Michigan fans, Michigan women's hockey is live and on the air. We are live here at Yost Ice Arena, where it is the Michigan women's hockey team taking on Grand Valley State University for the second of a home and home series. This is going to be Michigan's home game, and it's going to be senior day for Michigan. So
last game at Yost.
Yeah, last game at Yost. How quickly has this season gone on? It is absolutely crazy how quickly it's gone. So,
like Jimmy Kimmel would say, it's already February, or what happened to January? Well, what happened to our season?
Yeah, no
my
kidding.
Goodness.
No kidding. It is. It's a bit crazy, but what can you do? It just goes by awful quick. So we are getting ready for senior night here, and
wow, that's
excited about that.
Longest carpet we've ever used. We're almost going sea to shining sea here, almost out to the benches.
Indeed. So they have a nice big long carpet out
I think they're landing a plane.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna get them out to the block M. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
So they're getting that set up out there. I don't think I've ever seen that long a runner out there.
No, absolutely not. And it looks like they're putting another one, but they must be doing it to. I know that we have an issue with some people stepping on it, and it creams off like a magic carpet.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So this should hold better. It's probably going to freeze the ice and have trouble getting it off. But I think she's trying to get, we've got our photographer here, trying to get the windows in, and they're putting a Block M rug down.
Nice. That looks nice. That's very good. And let me pull off the opening graphic there so you can see that a little bit better.
Yeah.
So taking a look at the seniors there, it's going to be Ava Hung, who's graduating a year early. It's Julia Lindahl from out there from
Minnesota?
Plymouth, Minnesota, indeed. It's going to be Kara Kolwich from Beverly Hills, Michigan. Natalie Farrell from Newcastle, Maine. It's it's Katie Cummings from Nashville, Tennessee. Mariana Ceballos from Weston, Florida. Avery Schiff from Potomac, Maryland. Emily Malashevsky from Livonia, Michigan, and Keegan Gustafson, and I don't have her home spot set out there, but all of those 9 seniors out there, and it's always a bittersweet day here as we celebrate the seniors. It's a wonderful time to celebrate all their accomplishments and everything they've done for this team, and it's also a bit sad to know that there's only 2 regular season games left coming up, and beyond that, it's going to be the CCWHA playoffs, which is going to be over in Dearborn. So their time to see them playing in the maize and blue is very limited now. So we appreciate all of their hard work, all of their time with the team. As soon as they start the senior celebration, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer, which probably won't be Keegan since she'll be celebrated out there, and we'll turn it over to them. So they're working on it. They turned off the big lights up at the top to make sure that they can get the Yost windows in the back and get everything set up for the photographs. We appreciate you. If you're in town or in range, come on down. There's plenty of seats left. The official puck drop is right around 4 o'clock, but we're going to start the senior celebration in a manner of moments here. So if you have an opportunity to come on down, cheer on the team, we would be very, very grateful. As coming out to the right is the team skating out there. So it looks like they're just going to have the seniors come out, I believe. Nope, the full team's coming out. There we go. So everybody's getting lined up over there. Seniors set up on the blue line to the left there. And now all the rest of the team coming out. It's always a nice time at Yost when you have the lights coming in. You don't get to see that a lot if you come see the NCAA D1 men's team. Lots of night games, so it's a beautiful day when you have the light streaming through the windows here, and
Lots of seats still available.
absolutely. We'd love to see you down here celebrating these seniors. They're going to look for a big bounce back win after an overtime loss yesterday at a very emotion-filled game. Grand Valley State was honoring one of the goalie's mothers, Bernard, who was allowed 1 goal in 2 games. Her mother had passed from breast cancer back in October, and again, we wish her family all the condolences. And it's a horrible disease that takes a toll on not only the people but the families.
Yeah, that was a nice event, and
Yeah.
I spoke to her.
And they had,
her father, and it was cool. It was touching.
they did a really good job, and they sold a bunch of purple hockey versus cancer and all sorts of stuff out there, so that was nice. Here we go.
This is where we're icing Grand Valley in their locker room.
There you go.
After graduation, Ava is studying to attend graduate school next year to pursue a master's in public health, and her favorite memory was volunteering with ice hockey in Harlem at North Park freshman year. Congratulations, Ava.
Ava Hunt being honored there, getting her picture taken with her family.
Our next senior is number 7, Julia Lindahl, accompanied by her parents, Jonathan and Terry Lindahl, and her siblings, Jeffrey Johnson. Julia has played 4 years on the team. She's an architecture major and serves her 6 months. After graduation, Julia is planning to attend graduate school to pursue
She's gotten into a few grad schools.
That's awesome. More proof how brilliant all these young women are.
Yeah.
Julia Lindahl. It's hard to believe those 4 years goes by so fast with this group.
We're not only going to miss her goal scoring, but her leadership.
Absolutely. Colwich coming down.
Engineer. That always gets high praise from me.
Absolutely. It's been so steady on defense for her entire time here.
Yeah, 4 years I was on the bench when she joined us. It was special. My dad being a professor here at engineering for 4 years, I know how much work that is.
Absolutely.
Our next speaker is number 13, Natalie Farrell, accompanied by her parents.
Farrell skating over.
Grad student. Glad to have had her this year.
Absolutely.
After graduation, she plans to get a job in April. Her favorite memory was being welcomed into a house and team activity. Congratulations, Natalie.
Yeah, I think it's hard to graduate with an undergrad.
Right.
Grad school in Michigan is no joke. Congratulations to all these wonderful, amazing players.
Our next speaker is number 24,
Keegan.
Keegan Gustafson.
I miss her on the ice.
Indeed, absolutely.
Great defenseman.
She's double majoring in biopsychology, cognitive neuroscience, and Spanish. After graduation, Keegan plans to work at a surgery center that's getting to the public and then apply to PA school. Her favorite memories are the moments shared with her teammates on the road from where I lived in Massachusetts to Liberty and Miami, Ohio. Congratulations, Keegan. Our next senior is number
Got Katie Cummings.
accompanied by her parents.
She's been great great to have on the team. She's in Michigan Law School.
Congratulations to her on that. That's no small feat.
Parents travel well.
Oh, they come all to
Yep.
so many of the games. Really appreciate that. Mariana Ceballos. Yeah, big-time team player. Started off as a forward, moved back to defense, played
Yeah,
forward
team
again.
player, team mom. She does so much extra. She does all the treasury, and even just getting meals and everything. She's always the most so helpful and so warm in greetings and everything, and just such an impressive individual.
Yeah, shift skating down.
Our next senior,
Hoping to have her back again next year, grad school here.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, quick as a cat. Just needs to work on her ping pong game.
after graduation, Avery is planning to attend graduate school to pursue a master's in information and career technology, and is planning to continue playing for Team Michigan. Her favorite memory was shutting out MSU to defeat our little brothers earlier this season. Congratulations, Avery. Last but not least, number 77, Emily Mauer.
And Emily Malashevsky.
The playmaker, winning battles over and over, travel coordinator. I can see why she's such a good hockey player. Her dad's a great coach.
Ever steady at that center position.
Yep. Wins, draws, does it all. If you ever need anything done, just ask her. That's her dad without a hat on.
What a fantastic celebration. And again, it's
Nine seniors.
which is that's a lot, and it's always such a bittersweet day with senior celebration because it's been so wonderful to have them here and celebrate all their accomplishments and even bigger than hockey, them getting a degree from the University of Michigan and
Yeah,
hopefully setting
graduating.
themselves up for an amazing career after that. Big time. Brilliant young women and
Yeah.
fantastic skaters, and
Absolutely.
we just really appreciate their time with this team. Be it a year, be it 4 years, we are very, very grateful to them, and they will forever be a Michigan Wolverine for us. So, and you know what? If you're alumni watching who graduated, thank you to you and your time with this team and everything you've done. So. Getting a fantastic photo of everyone right at the block M there. And it's also classy to do before warm-ups because I've been at some of these senior celebrations where they do it after warm-ups or stuff like that.
Yeah,
And the
warm-ups
opposing
aren't-
team is just sitting there and that's
Freezing.
no fun. Yeah.
Yeah, warm-ups are warm-ups for a reason.
Yeah. So this is a nice celebration and very classy to do it before Grand Valley comes out.
Well, this is a smart group. They figure that stuff out. They tell the next class. So
And again, we appreciate their time here, but the most important part, they're coming away with a fantastic degree and a lot of amazing information and knowledge. So, the team will skate off, and then they'll get things set up, and we'll have warm-ups coming up. We can talk a little bit about what happened yesterday, and the schedule in all Michigan is now 9-7. 2-1, 2 overtime losses, 1 draw out there. I did make a little bit of a mistake on the graphic here. Got Michigan right, but Grand Valley is actually 7-12, 0-0 as their Davenport game hadn't gotten entered when I first created that. So
and I think in in the CCWHA, they're not given points for an overtime loss or tie. In our rankings, in our standings,
Yeah.
so that trailing one, I don't think you get a point. You don't get a point in an overtime loss.
It's interesting. The CCWHA website. I mean, we have some interim commissioners doing as good as they can, as best as they can, doing a lot of other things. Website hasn't been updated, so I haven't pulled up the CCWHA graphic up here because I don't have confidence in those standings when it's not on the website. I know there's a lot to being a commissioner.
I think if you look at the maybe in the rankings, it lists our records.
Yeah.
But I think this was a surprise to some of the coaching staff that there's no point for an overtime loss. You're just out of luck.
Huh.
So that would have meant, what do we lose 2 overtimes?
Yeah, 2 overtimes. We had 2 overtime losses, 1 tie. So you don't get the 1 point for gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
that's how I understand it. Now I that's just coach's chalk, and I haven't seen it on a higher calling on a website or something, but I'm not sure right now. I have trouble with the ACHA website, and the CCWHA website is outdated. So,
officially the ACHA website has points out here, but again, I do think because we have 9 wins, 7 losses, 2 overtime losses, and a tie. We have 21 points. So 9 if you take
18.
that. Yeah, fair enough. 18 plus 3, that'd be 21. So on the ACHA site, we get 1 point, but that's not the CCWHA site.
It's just like the shootout is we did a shootout, and that's just for fun.
Yeah,
that doesn't count either. So
it does in some conferences, not ours. Yep.
And ours has and they've changed over the years. But right now, I don't think you're getting a point for an overtime loss.
That's interesting. I don't.
I mean, it's fun to do an overtime. That was pretty exciting, although the game was exciting in itself.
Yes.
But then to get nothing out of it, I'm not sure.
I mean, it should be you get a point for in overtime because you got to overtime. You should get a point getting to overtime.
Yeah, because normally back in the day, you'd each get a point for a tie.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you should get a point for getting to overtime, but the other team that wins should get the 2
Extra
or 3
point.
points.
I can agree with that.
And that's where if it's just 2 points, it's whatever. But that's where like the NHL, you get 3 points, and then yeah. So. Certainly something out there. Goal differential, taking a look. Grand Valley State is -16. Michigan is +17. Didn't matter last night as Michigan got 1 goal and Grand Valley got 2 out
good goalie.
there.
She gave up some rebounds, but she tracked them really well. And we had shots on tracked rebounds that should have gone in. Just should have gone in. So now today, we play for a higher cause. I'm not saying we play for the cause as high as a mother's passing.
Yeah, no.
But we play for seniors.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
everybody in that room should be taking a hit, not retaliating, working a little extra hard, coming back checking, doing whatever they got to do to win this game for seniors.
Absolutely. Now, according to the sheet, yesterday they have 42 shots on goal for Michigan, 34 for Grand Valley State. I don't know if that's close to what you had.
No, it's about 10. I had 10 less on both, I'd say.
Fair enough. It was Grace Bobby who got the opening goal at 13:50 from Gordon and Hung. That's her 7th of the season. Gordon, her 3rd assist. Hung, her 5th assist. And that gave Michigan the 1-0 lead. Then in the second at 1:03, it was Scram with her 4th goal of the season from Miller and McCallion, both their 6th assists of the season. That was a power play goal, and they had a power play that was under 10%, and they scored 2. They were 100% in that game.
Yeah, that should really help their percentage.
And then no scoring in the 3rd, and then in the 4th, 3 minutes, 35 seconds in, power play goal. Miller got her 5th of the season from Kaylee Long and Scram. Kaylee Long's 3rd assist, Scram's 7th assist of the season. Emma Johns played fantastic, but she took the loss, and Bernard took the win, allowing, again, she's just played 2 games, and she took, she's allowed 1 goal in those 2 games. That's something amazing. Take a look at the top point getters for Michigan. Lindahl has the lead with 33 points on 22 goals and 11 assists. Carr has 19 points on 11 goals and 8 assists. Farrell has 16 points on 9 goals and 7 assists. Malashevsky has 16 points on 6 goals and 10 assists. And Segredo has 13 points on 3 goals and 10 assists out there. Taking a look, Schiff is going to get the start today. She's played 9 games, 2 wins, 5 losses, 1 overtime loss, 4.55 goals against average, but she's played some very, very tough teams, and an .885 save percentage. That's nothing to scoff at.
Those are sweet jerseys. Those are old school 2-color.
Indeed, absolutely.
I love that. Those are nice.
Yeah.
And I see our counterpart in broadcasting at the north end, John Gable, out here working his way into the broadcasting business. He's up on just walked off the stands.
So Grand Valley out there, and those pink jerseys were awesome, but these ones a lot easier to read. So hopefully,
and they have their name on them.
They have their name on them. Yesterday they had folks they were honoring who have battled cancer, and as my mother-in-law is a breast cancer survivor, my mother is a cancer survivor, so very noble cause, and we appreciate that. Taking a look now, by the way, Grand Valley has won the last 3 games in a row, beating Eastern Michigan. That was a 3-0 win. They beat Davenport 7-4. They beat Michigan 2-1. They lost Adrian, but they beat Grand Valley State before that 3-2. So they've won 4 of the last 5. They're getting hot just right at the right time.
Well, they had a tough early season, and they weathered it. Got better, and they've hung in there. And yeah. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, and they're doing pretty well, but we're going to do all we can to stop that.
Absolutely. We definitely want to take whatever momentum we can into the CCWHA playoffs. Again, taking a look at who you need to concentrate most on this team. Top scores number 6, McCallion for Grand Valley. She has 14 points on 8 goals and 6 assists. Number 28 is Adams. She has 12 points on 8 goals and 4 assists. Miller, who scored the overtime winner yesterday, number 3. She has 11 points on 5 goals and 6 assists. Scram, who had the game-tying goal. She's number 19. She has 11 points on 4 goals and 7 assists. And then Wasaki is rounding out the top 5, number 16. She has 9 points on 8 goals and 1 assist. She is tied for the goal lead with McCallion and Adams out there. Taking a look, I'm not sure. It looks like both Bernard and Simpson are there. Bernard looks like she's taken the first warm up, but not sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen I didn't get a copy of the starters this session.
So Bernard has played 2 games, again 1 goals against for a .48 goals against average and a .985 save percentage, which is just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then Simpson is the other goalie who's played a lot. She's played 12 games, 2 wins, 10 losses. She has a 3.92 goals against average and a .908 save percentage. And then Warfel has played 2 games, 2 wins, 2.50 goals against average and an .898 save percentage. I haven't seen Garrett on the list officially. She's played 3 games, 1 win, 2 losses, and an .859 save percentage out there.
.985, that's getting into Sandy's.
Yeah, it's that is absolutely a kind of a crazy number.
A lot of games, you'd be All-American.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So a couple quick shout-outs. I want to congratulate Julia and Emily. This is their 100th game.
Which
with
is
the Wolverines.
just amazing,
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's a big number. Congratulations to them.
That's being good enough to be in the game a lot, being healthy enough to be in a lot of games,
Yeah.
and being available. Which
Yeah,
is huge.
that means as freshmen and sophomores, they got in the lineup, and that's indicative of who they are.
Absolutely.
Also, a quick shout out to my brother-in-law in Grand Rapids. He's in the hospital having kind of a serious health issue. We stopped and saw him this morning. I want to wish him the best and give him a shout out from the Wolverines. He's a huge Wolverine fan. So Bob Brocker, good luck there. Take care.
So keep our fingers crossed for him. Hopefully he gets better soon. appreciate everyone who watches and listens out there. We're very, very grateful for you.
Yeah, if Lucy Hansen's listening, thanks for the well wishes, the birthday wishes today. That was very nice to hear something from an ex-player. That doesn't happen very often.
No, not at all. Happy birthday to Coach Ned, by the way. As
Thank you.
he's celebrating his birthday here on Senior Night, trying to help.
Yeah, perfect. I'm a senior. I'm the senior of of all the seniors out here.
You're a senior advisor. That counts, right?
That's part of the reason I got the name. Joe Upton loves to call me Senor Advisor. Yeah, that's perfect. And I have a supporter here, Tom Lennox here, played at Miami, coached this team, was already with this team when Blackbird and I started with it back a million years ago. He's here to watch. Appreciate him being here.
Absolutely. He was very kind and introduced himself when he first came up, and we appreciate him.
Hell of a hockey player, and now he's gone from playing D1 defense to taking up goal, and he was our MVP at the Traverse City tournament last May. So he's picking it up and owning it. So
that's fantastic. That's
yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Talk about the next upcoming games. There's only 2 left for the regular season. It is February 7th at Adrian. It's a noon game. We should be able to have an audio broadcast there, as we cannot do a video broadcast. They stopped allowing us to do that a couple years ago, but they will allow us. I emailed early in the season. They said we were allowed to do an audio broadcast, so at least I will hopefully be out there and being able to do that. And then February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, come and celebrate the regular season finale versus Eastern Michigan University. That's at 8:35. That will be at the Arctic edge of Canton, so not that far away. Come on down, cheer on the team, and 2 big games left. So Michigan needs to get what they can out of these 3 remaining games today, the 7th and the 13th. And they really want to have a win streak coming into the CCWHA playoffs out there. So as we have more information on the CCWHA playoffs, we will let you know. As on a little bit earlier than we normally are, what does Michigan have to do today to make sure they have a great senior celebration and get a big win here?
Well, they've got to play for their seniors. I think I touched on that. They've got to not retaliate, take whatever they, the love of their teammates, the leadership of the seniors, and play it for them. So I like to think we're just motivated that way.
Play with energy, but under control.
Yes. A bit of urgency, controlled urgency. The other thing is, at this point, we don't really probably control our own destiny.
Yeah.
So you just got to take care of your own business. I mean, we can't tie or lose games and have any chance of going in with a favorable seed for leagues and then to make nationals. So we've got to win this game. We've got to do our best to, win the next 2 and then do well at leagues. So the best way to start that is to start strong and start a winning streak here and finish the season strong. Like I said, not how you start or how you finish. Well, this is a perfect place to get it together. Our last game at Yost, they don't want to lose their last game at home. God, there's so many reasons.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely.
I'd be born to death in the locker room, and all of them know it. So it's, I think a little bit yesterday at the start, they did get the first goal, but they've got to be careful not to be too worried about making a mistake because they're nervous about winning the game, and they've got to just play with some reckless abandon and just do what they do. I mean, they've been doing it long enough and they're good enough where they could, if they just go a little crazy, they'll get what they want. So that's what we're looking for. But there's a little fear of making a mistake.
And that's understandable. You don't want to let people down. You don't want to, but we all know when you have that uncertainty in the back of your head, that can make things tough.
Yep.
So
we would want them to just play some hockey. Hey, Gabes. So here's our competition. John Gable in the house. Whoop whoop.
Oh, these are great seats.
Yeah. Just a different view.
Yeah.
Got to watch them skate from above. So these are, I was mentioning, these are cool jerseys. I like the Grand Valley blue and white. they're like two-color, the two-colored jerseys.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
And sometimes folks get a little overly complicated with the jerseys and a lot going on. And there's something said about that just red and white for the Red Wings,
Yeah.
and you know,
Tampa's blue and white.
yeah.
Toronto, blue and white. Yep.
You got and like Penn State, just classic white and dark blue out there. That always it was interesting to see a little bit about the outdoor game over at Beaver Stadium. I hadn't realized that they totally detonated the press box and everything, and they're rebuilding a whole side of Beaver Stadium, which is they started that after our last trip out there, obviously. So
Yeah. Wow. Didn't know that. Yeah.
that was kind of cool. Too bad we weren't making our way over there and couldn't sneak in an outdoor ACHA game out at Beaver Stadium, but that's okay.
Yeah. Our luck, it would have been trying to drive through. You know, you can't get
Yeah.
there from here, so
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
we got lucky enough with Grand Rapids.
Yeah, Grand Rapids. I mean, we've been really lucky, really, going to Minnesota, Grand Rapids.
Well,
There
not
hasn't
so
been
much.
horrible weather.
Not so much the Liberty. That 12-hour ride home was a little brutal, but
Yeah.
You missed that one.
I did.
I should have. not
Well, again, I mean, you got
18 goal differential in the weekend.
you got to see where the top of the mountain is if you want to try and get there.
Yep,
And
yep.
Liberty is definitely that.
We know that now.
So for a team that outshoots their opponents a heck of a lot, what does it take to try and get more behind the net there? Is it just we happen to run into hot goalies, or is it something that they can do to try and get that pass? Because we have more shots, and it looks like
We
like
do
yesterday we had
awesome
great
all the time.
opportunities. It just
Okay. First of all, we take a lot of shots that aren't on net.
yeah.
You can't do that. Everything's got to be on net. That's if we clean that up, that adds 10 to probably 10 to 15 shots on net. The other thing is we have to get dirty. We have to go into the areas where it's no fun to go because people are hacking you and whacking you and tripping you and cross-checking you because the rebounds are there. And we have to fight through the physicality of the defensemen that don't want us to touch that puck or get in close. And then we just got to, read the angle it's going to come off of and get in there and maybe get hit by a puck at the hip and it goes in the net and things like that. It's just, there's a little bit of puck luck, but it's also a lot of drive, a lot of, grinding through it and grit. And those are all the things we work on all the time.
It's just frustrating when you see you have the shot lead, you see whatever, and it just isn't translating on the scoreboard there.
No, and we have run into some great goalies, but we haven't helped make them look bad.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what we can do about that tonight. I mean, that's been a focal point. They've talked about it. I know it was talked about with the.
And again, I know
team.
the ladies are doing hard work and not to throwing shade, but it is one of those things where it's got to be frustrating for the players.
Frustrating for the players, frustrating for the coaches, and honestly, typically goals are at a premium in the girls' sport anyway.
Yeah.
Just because look at the balance this year. Julia's got just a huge number of points.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so you just don't have that many people with that many points. So you got to do whatever you can. And the big thing is she can't stop unless she's lucky. She can't stop what she can't see.
Yep.
So you've got to get in the way. And she's going to make that first save because she's a D1 ACHA goalie.
Yeah.
You've got to make her move and get her off her spot. Then the holes open up. So I think as frustrating as missing the rebounds is, it frustrates me is the shots that aren't on net. Now, it's one thing if they're tipped wide or something like that. You can't control that so much. But all the shots that don't get to the net are just a waste of time.
So getting a good resurfacing here after the senior celebration. And
this is good, too, because we had public skating before. So
yeah, they did a resurfacing after the public skate. They're doing another one right now, so hopefully that gets this a nice, clean surface for the opening period here. Again, last game at Yost. Boy, it seemed like we just started off a 60-degree day out there, and now it's Oh, it's a balmy 25, so I can't really say
You know,
anything.
it was. I turned off the heat on the way back from Grand Rapids today.
Yeah.
It was warm enough with that sun that it was actually. I mean, you get used to what you're, when it's been 4 for a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still have buildup that I keep chipping away at it on the driveway.
Oh,
So
yeah. I'm driving on UP driveway. It's just packed powder now.
there you go. Yeah. As getting ready here, we have about 13 minutes as they're counting down. Any other shout-outs you want to throw out there, Coach?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I don't know if Brooke Towery's listening again today. I wanted to give her a shout out for listening to me yesterday. If she's out there, that's my buddy Best, a little granddaughter who's a big fan and that kind of thing. And of course, I'm missing my number one fan, Jean Lau, who's no longer with us. That's a shout out that goes on. And I don't know if Paul Dolan's listening today. He's got a birthday coming up. He just wished me happy birthday. I'd give him a shout out. But other than that, yeah, thanks, John. We're just losing our competition. Now that he's seen all our equipment, he's going to go to Radio Shack and buy it.
I miss the days where you could get something useful at Radio Shack. but
You know,
that's
there is
okay.
still a Radio Shack in Saline.
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Wow.
Over by the ice cream store. Yep. There's I haven't been in it, but it's still a Radio Shack. It's got to be independent.
It just always, the end of Radio Shack confused me because I come from the day my dad was a controls engineer. I worked in controls engineering for a little bit, so I'm used to going in and getting resistors and stuff like that, and it just became remote cars and cell phones back at the end, and I'm like, okay, yeah. There's not a lot of people doing wiring like that and soldering.
Where would you buy a resistor now? You'd have to get on the Amazon Jungle site, right, or something like that? Or?
Yeah, DigiKey. It's been a couple years since I've been doing that, but DigiKey. McMaster car was a huge thing we ordered from.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you could probably get it from who's the guys that compete with MasterCar, the big. They're here in Ann Arbor, big warehouse.
McNaughton McKay does some good
they?
stuff as well.
Okay.
They had some. We worked with
Granger.
Alan
I was
Bradley
thinking
stuff.
Granger.
Oh, Granger,
They-
yeah,
they-
Granger. Absolutely, yeah. So
Here we are doing ads for everybody. Maybe sometime we'll sell some spots, eh?
there you go. Absolutely, absolutely. Try and make that happen next season. Yeah,
You got
no.
a pretty good list of what you're going to try to do next season. It
I
kind
know.
of carries over from this season.
Yeah, yep. I know. Hey,
It's
look,
busy.
Maybe,
It's
maybe
busy.
Maybe I'll have twice the amount of energy next season to make things happen. It just slipped away from me this year. It's amazing how quickly it goes. So,
Well, you could delegate some of it. I could help you out too. So we'll see what happens. So I think there was a pregame today, as a matter of fact, at Holmes. The parents.
Oh, nice.
So they should be in the house now. Maybe a little antifreeze that they went there and had maybe a season-ending senior celebration. I got word of that.
very nice.
We have Coach Bill back tonight.
That's fantastic.
They lost Pioneer last night. It was a good one, I guess, until the last 11 minutes. They gave up two goals they'd rather not have, little sloppy goals. They lost 2-1 to Pioneer. There's no shame in doing that. Pioneer's good this year.
Absolutely. Yeah,
they
are.
even have a German on the squad. They've got Jack playing for them.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job out there. So,
Yep. Of course, nobody could see it because you can't broadcast from there anymore.
yeah.
Not that I'm bitter.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, but that is what it is out there. So
We have replay today. We're just going to expect everybody who's listening to scream, "Let's see the replay." So remember to pull it up.
trying to get a little color correction out there. Everything looked great originally, and then they turned off the lights and came back on, and we got a little orange hue. So try and make that a little bit better out there.
Oh, okay, that's what
Yeah,
that was.
there you go.
All right.
Trying to do a few things out there. So yeah, that's great. And counting down here is I'll do my best to try and do replay and play-by-play. I will.
He's having to do it all, so I'm just teasing him, guys. I've got the easy job.
We have both our secondary camera person, James Wiseman, and Mike Butler, are working on moving a house that my parents lived in for, 25 years, and managed to accumulate a lot of stuff. They really tried to be out by the end of the weekend, so they're off doing that. We appreciate all their help all season long, but yeah.
And a shout out to Allie, our trainer. She's there on the bench, and I see Riley and Izzy. I sound like who used to look through the looking glass on kids' TV back in probably in the 50s or the 60s, where you could see.
Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oof. I'm not sure I can come up with that.
I think that's Mallory and Kira in the penalty box helping today. They may have given Keegan, as a senior, the day off. I don't know. Maybe she's helping with stats or something. I remember that. Maybe it was Romper Room or something where you'd look through and they'd name people looking through the magic mirror or the. God, that's dating me. Nobody on this broadcast will remember that, I'm sure.
Just a touch before my time, and not sure I saw many reruns of that, but it's all right. It's all right. So get ready, and again, whoever has to work the away penalty box, that's a frustrating one, trying to get that thing open.
Stupid door.
Yeah, I don't know how and why it's caused so much issues over the years, but it does not want to open.
The fact they don't fix it.
Yeah.
And honestly, as I recall, the latches on the visiting bench aren't a real dream either, because sometimes when we split up in practice and jump off the benches or do things like that, and the old puckers always play on the old bench, the visitors bench. Those latches don't work either, so it's kind of like painting your locker room pink. They make the benches so you get aggravated at that too.
Well, I'm sure, they have the latches where you stick the end of the stick in to get it to open and all, and those things got to take some abuse. So at some point they probably got to replace them. But
those are to get on and off the ice. There, it's a gate that you lift.
Oh, it's
on the bench.
Lift. Okay.
Yeah, you lift, and they.
Because I know the penalty boxes have those
yeah,
things.
That's what's down here.
Push in,
right.
And,
and that's why you can't have too big a knob or anything on the end of your stick, because then it doesn't fit in the hole.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely.
We should also give a shout out to Paula and Janet, who do all the late night cleanup here at Yost.
Oh, absolutely. They do a fantastic job.
They're wonderful, and they're so supportive of the girls and the team and all that stuff. I always have great conversations. And last game, they spoiled me with a free cup of coffee. So.
And thank you to Chris for letting us up here. I ask every year, try and make sure we're respectful of this cathedral of college hockey, and they've been so kind to let us into the into kind of the camera box here on the suite level.
And Gabe's was very, very impressed with the view up here.
Yeah.
Now, you look at the other cameras, we don't have any 50-millimeter howitzers, but the other ones up here are pretty impressive.
Absolutely. It's just a nicer, when we were one level up, it was just a little bit of a acute angle there, so, made it tough. A beautiful day for hockey here. Last game at Yost Ice Arena for the season for the women. If you are in the area, come on down. We would love to see you here. We want to make a shout out to the Michigan podcast as well. They do a fantastic job highlighting all the wonderful female athletes in this university, including the hockey team. And they come out to a lot of games, including some of the hockey games and women's basketball games and gymnastics. And it's a fantastic thing that to give a lot of love to the amazing women who don't get anywhere near the recognition of some of the other athletes at this university. So we're very grateful for them. I think Blasty, the Michigan Stormtrooper, has come to a couple games, and he's done great work, so we appreciate him as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen him recently. Here comes our refs. We're going to use the 4 referee system, so we got 2 in orange bands, so we get a, well, I said that.
Now there's only 3 of them out there.
We went through that last night. Hopefully everybody showed up. I'm sure it wasn't because of a budget cut. I know they have trouble filling spots. My grandson's doing it now, and They stay pretty busy.
I mention it at most of our high school games in here. If you watch a game, you get frustrated with the officiating. Don't complain. Join. Be an official.
Yep.
Because there's a number of high school games every season, and in most sports that have to be canceled due to an officiating shortage, and it's a thankless job. And we have to have the officials to have the games we love. And so if you sit there and think, boy, I can do that better, I want to give back to the game, I want to still be involved, be an official. Reach out to the conference, reach out to your local coaches. They can point you in the right direction because we need all the officials we can get. And honestly, you former lady players, we'd love to see more women officials, especially in the women's game.
Yeah, we had one last night. That's wonderful.
Not that the gentlemen don't do a great job, but it's only fair that you get a lot of lady officials coming in and helping out. So we would love to see more of them out there. Michigan in their home whites.
Yeah.
With the Michigan in block lettering across the front, numbers in the front and on the back, on the left or on the left-hand sleeve there. They have the dark blue shorts with the maize and white trim on them. Grand Valley State in their blue, kind of dark blue sweaters with the GV on the front, numbers on the sleeves and on the back. They have their blue shorts and their blue socks. We'll turn things over to the public address announcer here. We have the national anthem here.
Nice gesture by the coaching staff. They've got all seniors starting.
That's awesome. And forgive me, had Grace Bobby's father come in and show some awesome pictures of her with the football team, and pictures of Sherelle Moore coming down here to see her, and her working out with the quarterbacks. And a nice picture of this one-time quarterback who came out here, little famous guy, Mr. Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to tell a nice story. Way back in the day, I used to work at Recordtown. And there was an employee who worked with me, Gina Newell, who did the same thing for Michigan football. As a matter of fact, she helped scout some of the players work for the team, and she has been with the Lions now for 20 years. One of 3 women who do amazing work, coordinating everything. Huge shout out to Gina Newell for being such an amazing person, and hey, maybe Bobby can something like that can happen, and
Well, she's very into it, I'll tell you that. Well, this is going to be interesting. I jinxed us, and we are only going to have, we got 2 linesmen. We've only got 1 umpire, 1 referee here with the orange stripes. So
hopefully,
maybe somebody coming late or whatever. I know that's not going to please our staff. It's tough when you've got 9 seniors to get everybody in to start the game and end the game.
It does. Is that puck all the way back, controlled by Michigan, firing it all the way down the far side is Kolwich. Trying to bring it in. Lindahl, that right in front of the goal, now bringing it the other direction is Kaylee Long. Fired ahead, tipped by McCallion, now sent right back into the neutral zone. Here comes Hong. Backhands it. Malshevsky trying to get to it loose. Right at the blue line. There's a shot by Wasaki, goes into the far corner. Ceballos over to Lindahl. Lindahl brings it over the blue line. That puck right at center ice, and that goes all the way into the Grand Valley zone. Kaylee Long trying to feed it out of the zone. Lindahl has it on the far circle. That shot knocked away by Adams.
They did block a ton of shots last night.
They did.
And that's team play when you block shots.
Campbell moves it over to Kaylee Long in along the near boards, shifts it over. Here comes McCallion, their leading scorer. She takes a shot at a save by Schiff. Nice. Puck into the near corner.
Good rebound control.
Into the neutral zone. McBrien trying to feed it the other direction. McCallion sends it right back in. Scrant trying to provide heavy pressure as McGough sends it back behind the goal. Here comes Farrell down the far boards, held in at the far point by Grand Valley. Wayman sends it into the near corner. Battle for it in along the near boards, held in by McBrien, but now taken out. Scram races back to get it at her own blue line. Chipped by Farrell, but that down the far boards. Ferris trying to feed it ahead. Battle for it right in front of the Michigan bench, and then that goes all the way back behind Schiff. Picked up back over there is
nobody there.
18:25 left to go here in the first, tipped away.
Here we go.
Good defense, working it down is Gordon. Gordon gains his own. Gordon top of the near circle.
Oh!
Trying to get it over. There's that shot all the way over into the far corner. By the way, Simpson.
Nice play to give it to Sam.
Simpson got the start in goal. She has been leading the goalie who has played the most here for this Grand Valley team.
So I don't know if it's our distance from the ice. It doesn't seem like we're starting quite as fast.
There's Carr with a shot and a save
got
by
a piece
Simpson.
of that, otherwise that was going to be a rip.
17:53 here left to go.
It'd be interesting to see if we shorten the bench. Oh, nice replay here.
Yeah, little too longer, but I'm gonna try and get better at that.
Just got a piece of it.
As face-off
nice
comes
drop.
back.
Boom, boom, right
top
there.
Of the far circle as that goes just wide into the near corner.
Like seeing that.
Gathering up, trying to pull it out of there. Phillips looking to pinch, that knocked away by Malashevsky. Now Phillips gets it back into the neutral zone. Steers it over to Duffany. Duffany sends it ahead. That tipped right off, going back. Ratajkowski trying to get it out of the zone. There's
good
a shot.
Gotta have
Saved
those
by Simpson.
big rebounds.
Malashevsky onto the far circle. That grabbed and sent right back out into the neutral zone. Metz has it down the near boards. Metz.
I want her to really lay into one.
There's a shot and a save by Simpson.
She's got a huge slapper. Just got to have time to get it off. That was a good wrist.
Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is going to be to Simpson's left. Gordon in to take the face-off. Puck into the near corner. Excuse me, that was Garbady. Grab by Adams in along the near boards. Lindahl trying to chip that away. Now Kaylee Long has it in along the near boards, trying to get it back to Adams. Lindahl trying to steer that away. That went off of a Grand Valley player, held in at the near point by Garbady. Trying to get it to Bobby, talked about, over into the far corner. Tipped all the way back, grabbed. Now coming the other direction is Wasaki.
There you go.
Good job to hold it in by Bobby. Sends it right back behind the goal. Kaylee Long has it, trying to fire it ahead as that puck back into the neutral zone.
Good reach.
Battle for it right in front of the penalty box. Now trying to bring it in. Garbady trying to get past, and that's steered into the near corner.
Right into the net.
Good defense back over there by Osborne, and that puck comes back into the Michigan zone. Tipped by Hung, trying to get it out of the zone. That comes outside the near circle. With it is Adams into the near corner. Adams looking for a centering attempt. That knocked down by Carr.
Okay,
Carr
so
trying to feed it out of the zone.
Oh, take the hook.
McCallion providing heavy pressure there. Here comes Gordon.
Manami looks good.
Carr blasting a
nice
save.
shot, nice pass. They're trying to get it to her because they know they've got a shooter there.
As a good save, and Hung was right there,
Yeah, she gobbled it up.
ready to get a rebound, but no rebound given by Simpson. Face off in the near face off circle. Gordon, and sent all the way around the board. Scram has it outside the far circle. Scram chips it into the far corner.
Gosh, we got to stop her when she walks right up through the center like that.
Here comes Wayman through center. Wayman gains his own. Wayman tipped away, but gets it back into the near corner. Centering attempt right out in front. Loose into the high slot as Miller has it. She was the overtime hero yesterday. Back to Campbell at the near point. Over.
Too long.
McCallion with a shot out in front and Schiff with the save.
Yeah, we had a Grand Valley player right in front. I'll tell you, their goalie is all in on equipment, don't you think, Mark? I mean,
Oh, yeah. She's got the cool kind of Laker anchor on her pads.
Yeah,
and,
matches up when they're together.
Indeed. Slick looking
Good look.
gear. That pulled back. Phillips has it coming down the far boards. Phillips trying to get it around Scram. That puck back to the blue line. Ratajkowski trying to feed it ahead. Now racing over. Kunanichi has it. That's sent right back behind the Michigan goal in along the near boards. Gathered up. Here comes Michigan. Dilla has it over center. Dilla trying to work her way through traffic. Moves it back to the far point, but Kayla said just a little miscommunication. She had cut to the different direction.
Talk that one through because that's a drop pass she wasn't going to get.
Here comes Phillips, drops it back. Lindahl
Nice,
with
right
the
there,
shot out
right
in
front.
Trying to get to it in a hole. They couldn't get to it before. As a really good job by Mallory Long to knock that away.
Open net.
Just a little miscommunication there. Held in as Phillips trying to send it deep into the zone. That knocked down, top of the far circle. Right through the slot, moved over. Ceballos has it. She ricochets it back behind. It's right out in front.
There we go again.
There's another shot as Simpson was down. Outside the near circle, Ceballos rims it all the way around. As Cummings trying to get to it outside that far circle.
Open net. Got an elbow in the ear up there. Let's lower that.
A quartet of players there as that's pulled the other direction. Coming ahead with it is Couch. Ceballos tips it, picked up, and here comes Malashevsky.
Got numbers.
Gains his own. Malashevsky into the slot. Shot that knocked into and along the end boards. Farrell trying to get to it. Now that puck drawn down the far boards.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, Cummings just couldn't get to it.
Not happy about that.
Fired all the way back. That'll rim right back behind the goal into the far corner. McBrien has it there. Bobby trying to knock that down. That puck slips back. Lindahl has it. Lindahl over center trying to avoid Adams. Lindahl splitting a trio of players.
There's an open net.
Now Bobby trying to get a backhanded shot. And her momentum carried her just a little too far before the puck settled down. Here comes Adams on a one-on-one. Good job to knock that away. Shift with the save. Adams into the near corner. That went right off of a skate coming the other direction.
It's picked up now, end to end.
Here comes Lindahl racing ahead with it. Lindahl into the zone. Lindahl trying to get backhanded shot. And good job to get the stick on it back over there by DeSetis.
There are some open nets, but we keep seemingly get open net shots on our backhand.
Indeed, McCallion onto the near circle. That tipped away, trying to get to it. Metz feeds it ahead. Here comes Hung. Now all the way down the far boards. Fed it ahead. Carr chases it into the far corner. Carr right on top of her.
There she is.
Kaylee Long out in front.
Oh, my. No cross check.
Long ended up down in front of.
She got planted in the blue.
The goal. Now, again,
Ooh.
Quintet trying to get the puck there and covered up by Simpson.
Good number of shots. Less than halfway through the period for the Michigan Wolverines. We're sitting at 11. They've got 4. But that's not how you win the game.
There's a shot by Hung that got blocked. Tipped. Now Gordon has it into the far corner with 12:30 left to go.
Get it to Sam.
Gordon underneath the near circle and sent back to the near point. Metz has it, feeds it down the near boards, but that intercepted. As Kaylee Long gets it ahead. Kaylee Long down the near boards. Now Miller feeds it into the Michigan zone. Quickly the other
Got
direction.
time.
Here comes Carr. Carr racing ahead with it. Carr in along the far boards, moves it over to Gordon. Gordon trying to get it back to Carr.
She's getting rocked.
As physicality shown by the Grand Valley team held in at the blue line. Now that comes out.
Good
Michigan
play.
resets.
Vanami's such a smart player.
Here comes Bobby, tipped away, trying to get to it, loose. Now Dilla sweeps it back into the near corner. 11:45 left to go here in the first. Scoreless so far. Grand Valley brings it up the far boards. Mallory Long with it. Mallory Long trying to dump it deep into the Michigan zone. McGough back behind her own goal, moving it over. Here comes Kalis. Kalis.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Getting
one on
it.
one.
Here comes Bobby. Bobby racing ahead with it. Bobby, top of the near circle.
Block
That
shot.
got blocked. Moving it over. And again, ended up on the backhand for Dilla. Into the near corner. Back to McGough at the near point. McGough feeds it onto the near circle. Bobby trying to move it. That knocked away. Fed all the way around the boards. That was Campbell back there making it tough. Now Kalis gets it back to the far point to Duffany. Duffany trying to hold it in. That slips out. McGough back to get it right in front of her own bench. McGough retreats to her own zone, trying to avoid pressure by
Killing
Couch.
time here. Uh-oh.
Tipped, and Couch steals it. Couch
Open in
into
front.
the near corner.
Close it up.
Couch trying to fire it out in front. Good job to clear it out in front, coming the other direction. Michigan moves it ahead. Ceballos trying to pull that away. Puck down the far boards.
Here we go.
Grab back there by
bouncer.
Radaszewski.
Stay with it.
So now loose
It's
top of the
sitting.
far circle. Farrell trying to get to it. Now McCallion
All
the
the
other
way
direction.
across. Oof.
McCallion wanted to get it to Wasaki. That's on net and covered up by Schiff.
She was open on the backdoor far wing. We got lucky she didn't connect that pass. Little discussion by the men in stripes.
Face off in the far face off circle. That just shifts left. As Malashevsky in to take the face off versus McCallion.
They're going to really get picky about staying in the circle.
As McBrien trying to feed it deep. That puck right at the Michigan blue line. Held in.
Back door.
Trying to feed it back over there. DeCitis has it into the near corner. Knocked away. Puck in along the near boards.
Good.
Here comes Michigan racing ahead with it. Cummings
Nice.
feeds it deep. Farrell trying to get to it. Farrell into the near corner. Farrell
Well,
underneath the far
nice
circle.
move. Look at
Out in
Ooh!
front as Cummings just couldn't get her stick on it. I think it got lifted.
Yeah, goalie on Grand Valley was contorting trying to get to it.
Phillips fires it back deep for Michigan as that puck rims right back behind the goal.
That's my word of the game, Mark, today. Contorting.
There you go. Yeah, that absolutely happens coming in along the near boards. McCallion trying to feed it ahead.
Oh, they're trying to get
Just
behind
slips
us.
out. Here comes Adams.
Numbers,
Adams, top of
numbers,
the far
numbers.
Circle shot and a
We had
save
4 back. We got
by Schiff.
jump on her. God, you're doing a great job with replay there.
I'm really trying. I'm trying to
Broadcaster.
keep it on there. Face off in the far face off circle to Schiff's left.
Uh-oh.
That puck backhanded by Scram into the near corner. Grab. Now Miller takes it right back behind the Michigan
Got a
goal.
lane, got a lane.
Garbady coming down the far boards trying to get around Kunanichi.
Nice pass. I like
Here
this.
comes Lindahl. Lindahl, puck went settled down, and she tries to
she
get it
had that
high.
Corner.
Oh,
High corner.
just a little too high. Puck outside the far circle, battling now. Again,
Crowbar.
players indeed trying
Nobody
to
does it. Nobody knows it.
peel it out of there.
Nobody likes it.
As Bobby has it into the far corner, that's sent right back. Picking up back there is DeCitis. DeCitis trying to work against Lindahl. Lindahl trying to tip that back. Now that comes over to Miller. Miller all the way down the far boards. That brought in.
Lucky there. She kicked it.
Ferris brings it over as
Nice
Scram
play.
had the game-tying goal yesterday.
Our defense seems to be doing a good job of moving it back to each other to really clear open path.
Here comes Hung over the blue line, coming ahead with it. Here's Carr. Carr makes her way in and a shot, and boy, that didn't miss by much.
She walked that defenseman and then tried to go high glove.
Oh, boy,
That's
was
the Weaver
something.
right there.
Right there, coming down, gains the zone, and nifty move to keep it, and then just a quick glove by Simpson.
Got a good glove, so we might want to go to the blocker side.
That puck back to Hung, over to Metz, high slot.
There-
Metz
oh!
tipped in front, and that just went the wrong
through.
way on the tip. Picked up back there by Gable, now sent back into the far corner. Kaylee Long has underneath the far circle. Kaylee Long trying to move it down the far boards to Gable. Gable trying to get it out of the zone. That puck loose, comes top of the near circle and tipped back
So
out.
soft.
Couch feeds it all the way down, trying to get it to Mallory Long. Duffy has been unbelievable. She made like 3 deep. Shevsky, now Campbell takes it back, slips back into the neutral zone. McGough back to get it, 6-0-0. Trying to get it in is Cummings and
man.
just snake bit there.
I am
What an opportunity.
Look at back there, right
Carr
there.
has it. Carr with the blast to open at the far side. Malashevsky just couldn't get to it. Ferris holds it in at the far point.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
the open
Raymond.
nets are going to make me nuts.
Wayman gets it back out into the neutral zone
Don't
with
mean to sound like
135.
a broken record, but wow.
Oh,
Every
Ferris has
time.
it. Underneath the far circle, Ferris leaves it onto the far circle, trying to get Malashevsky loose into the far corner. That grabbed by Lindahl. Lindahl back to Ferris high
She can
slot.
see it.
Shot there.
Oh, there.
that
Boom,
deflected
boom.
out. Shot again and a save into the far corner. As Lindahl trying to pull it out of there, Scram working against her. Now over to Carr onto the near circle. Carr with a blast and that up into the netting.
I don't know if that hit her or not.
Well, here, take a look. I think it did get past as that moved over. Carr gets it right there, fires it, and I think that hit the glove.
Wow.
1:02 left to go in the power play. Still scoreless. Face-off in the near face-off circle as something ended up on the ice. Garbady hands that to the official.
Second power play out here.
As that puck back to the near
Walk
point.
in, walk in.
Hung moves it over to Farrell. Farrell with
Nice
a blast.
shot.
That loose and along the far boards. Here comes Couch the other direction. Couch clears it all the way down the ice.
You see what happens on every rebound. There's an open net when she makes a save. She's coming out to cut that angle. There's just a lot of room.
Now that puck coming down the near boards. Racing ahead with it is Garbady. Garbady gains his own. Garbady top of the far circle now outside the far circle trying to get it to Gordon. Gordon back behind the goal. Gordon moves it, top of the near circle for Farrell. Now high slot for McGough, wouldn't settle down on the one-timer.
Walk in, walk in, walk in,
Hung,
walk in.
top of the far circle, Hung. Backhanding,
Tough
trying
on
to get it in
backhand.
front. Good job by Campbell to knock it
gotta
away
be
as
harder.
that comes all the way back to the near point, trying to knock it out of the zone. That is cleared as 8 seconds left in the power play. Puck over to McGough. Now coming down, and the power play has expired.
Well, we got lucky they were sending that penalized player to the bench because she walked out where that puck was laid there on a drop pass.
Gordon trying to get to it in the near corner. Trying to dig it out. There's a trio trying to dig it off the wall. Now McCallion moves it over, picked up by Couch. Couch coming down the far board, still scoreless, coming in. Here comes McCallion, and that covered up by Schiff. 3:34 left to go here in the first.
20 shots to 8. Michigan.
Still scoreless on the big board, though. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Dilla trying to win the face-off versus McCallion. That steered to the far point, but held in by McBrien. Puck right back behind Shift. Gathering it, ricocheting it down the near boards. Is trying to get that to Lindahl, but that knocked away. Here comes Michigan, fed right to the blue line for Grand Valley. McBrien feeds it ahead. That's it right back deep by Wasaki. Back behind Shift it goes. Sent down the near boards. Lindahl moves it over, trying to avoid Osborne.
That's
Now,
a check.
There's a collision. Dilla goes down, and that is going to be a
I don't.
power
We
play.
got a second. We got a second ref. Second orange striper. So
Oh,
that's
like
going to be
that.
interference. Good for them.
So interference call will put that power play right back up there.
Yeah, you saw that coming, and that was pretty aggressive angling.
Little different. That would have been okay yesterday,
Yeah,
but
that would have been
not
fine.
today.
That part of the game. They were learning as they were going yesterday.
Puck grabbed,
She can't see right now.
firing it into the far corner.
Oh!
And sent all the way back. For some reason, it looks like we're having a little bit of issues with the broadcast. I don't know why.
See, the scoreboard has moved.
Is now coming down. 2:30 left to go. We'll try and make it to the
Lindahl dumping it across. Katie.
Cummings has it into the far corner.
I heard that big sigh.
Yeah,
Right there. Take a backhand. Not so many shots this power play. Halfway through, we're going to get the second unit out.
So 2 minutes up on the clock. 56 seconds left on the power play.
Nice pass. Two
there
on
we
two.
go. Looks like things came back. I'll
Rip it.
keep my fingers
Somebody's
crossed.
got to shoot.
There's a blast. That's
Block
loose.
shot.
Coming
That's who
back
you
to
want
get it
shooting
down the
to.
near board. Garbady has it. And hopefully our internet will stay stable. Forgive us. Top of the far circle. Hung moves it in along the far boards. Puck into the far corner. Now Gordon has it back to the far point to Hung. 27 seconds left in the power play. Still scoreless. McGough has it. High
She'll
slot.
shoot.
McGough moves it over, trying to get a tip out in front. Farrell onto the near circle. Farrell back to McGough at the near point. McGough moves it over to Hung.
Nice.
Loose, trying to get to Farrell, but that tipped away. Good job by McBrien.
Good D.
That'll clear it all the way down. That will get rid of the penalty.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble here. We got a 2-on.
McGough trying to knock it away out in front.
we're gonna
that
get
is
a
going to be a
penalty.
penalty.
You know what? That's not a bad penalty for interference. I mean, that was basically a saving a breakaway. I'll take that. It was shouldn't have happened, but you know, it's taken me all season to figure out how to dress for a cold Yost, and I finally figured it out.
Got lots of layers.
Yeah, I got lots. I added a wool layer, so I don't have that big bulky coach's coat.
1:01 left to go here in the first. 2 minutes up on the clock for the power play for Grand Valley.
We've got coaches trying to figure out who else to send.
So in to take the face-off, Kunanichi on one side. That's Malashevsky on the other. That face-off loose. Trying to pull that away down the near boards. There's a blast and a save by Schiff.
She could see it. That helped.
52.4 seconds left to go. As that puck outside the near circle now. Back to the near point to Kaylee Long. Now over top of the far circle. At the DeCitas.
Soft pass. That's what you get.
And
Right
fired
there.
all the way down the ice,
Stuck in
racing
the
back to
snow.
get it. 35 seconds left to go here in the period. Wasaki has it, pinned against the scorer's bench there, trying to knock it away. Still battling. Lindahl came away with it, but that tipped over to Adams. Now
step
coming
up.
in, steered just back behind the Michigan goal.
Nice.
And cleared all the way down the ice by
That should
Kolich.
do it.
14 seconds left to go. Now 13 in this period. Kaylee Long has it into the near corner. 7 seconds left. Trying to bring it ahead, but not with a shot and a good
what
save.
A save.
Oh, boy.
That would have been
and
huge. That would have been
will
another
do it.
shorty.
Oh, it would have been a huge short-handed goal there. As we head into the intermission, 0-0 is the score. As, boy, whew.
21 shots for us and 10 for them. I mean, that was a game's worth of shots.
Yeah.
And
that was,
we really didn't miss the net that much.
No, and there were a lot of great opportunities. The thing is that Grand Valley was really good at getting it cleared out when it moved to that far side with the open net. They had the defender there ready to clear it out. They were tough in front. You saw Hung paid the price there right in front.
With the open net, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we had chances for that and just couldn't get a stick on it.
She took the old Holmstrom knockout in front.
21. Let me report this.
Absolutely. So Michigan doing a good job. They just need to get one behind Simpson. And again, 21 shots on goal. And you got good moves. You got good tips. It's just Simpson's playing great. And Michigan's going to have to try and find a way behind her while keeping the goal, keeping Schiff's work light.
Yeah, just as a coaches, I would just encourage them not to give up. I mean, that was a kind of period that you want to play all the time. There aren't many missed shots. Maybe trying to find people on a forehand a little more than backhands, but they're reading the deflections. They're getting to the net. They're just not getting that second shot. So be strong and get in those dirty spots and do the best you can.
Absolutely. Well, let us step away, play a little bit of the Michigan Marching Band. We will return with your second half action. Since it's been a battle of the goalies, let's start off with a little temptation. see if we can pause that. Don't want to pause the Michigan marching band, but do want to talk about a couple things quickly here. Sorry, folks, if there was looked like there was about 3-minute drop there in that first period. I don't know what happened. We haven't really had issues with our Verizon puck all season long, and it just for whatever reason dropped. So I don't know if they're doing some work in the area, but we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that it continues to work there. As also I want to take a look at the ACHA scoreboard for yesterday. That would be Saturday, January 31st. How's it already February? It was 4.
You're trying to get on Kimmel?
Dude, I can't. I just can't believe how the
Well,
month's gone so fast.
I'm warning you, next month is going to be quicker because it's a shorter month.
So I've heard. I've heard rumors about that.
Thanksgiving's on Thursday this year, too.
I would be the most boring guest Kimmel has ever had. Are you kidding me? That would be. None of them want me. There's far more exciting people out there.
We
in the
have
world.
faces. We have faces for radio and voices for closed captioning.
There
Is
you
that
go.
true?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
there you go.
sir.
I've been dying to get that one out there.
Well done. Colorado beat Denver by a score of 4-2. Nothing reported between Michigan, Dearborn, and Eastern Michigan as of yet. It was Jamestown putting it on Minnesota 10-1. 3-2 win in overtime. Lake Superior over Michigan State. That's interesting. Michigan State 15-6, 1-1. Lake Superior 10-11, 0-0. That game was at Munn as well. It was a 2-0 win. UMass Amherst over Rhode Island. No score reported between Arizona and Montana State. We know about Michigan losing to Grand Valley in overtime. It was Miami beating Lindenwood 5-1. Utah beat Colorado 2-1. It was McHenry beating Maryville 3-1, and Minot beating Midland by a score of 2-1. We will do the Michigan scoreboard report between the second and third period here.
I have a couple shout-outs if you're in between things.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, please.
We just had a visit from Coach Joe Upton. Nice to see him back in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good to
Fantastic
see him. Things
see
are
him.
going well. He's very happy. His new granddaughter and everything. And I have to give a special shout-out. Got a nice email, very sweet email from Cadence, our awesome defenseman. I know she's a study abroad this semester.
Sacramento, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Japan maybe. I'm not
Oh, wow, that's
too sure.
fantastic.
So,
That's very cool.
and that's kind of a hotbed for hockey if you can find a rink, so go for it. But anyway, thank you for that nice correspondence.
Goldman was, but that was China where Goldman went and was teaching some hockey, right? Trying to remember Robin went.
Yeah.
But please forgive me not trying to say all Asian countries are the same. I'm just trying to remember someone going out there.
I don't think that was like a semester away as much as it was like the summer or something
yeah,
like
with
that.
summer she was over there and
teaching
ended up
clinics
teaching
and stuff.
Some clinics.
Yeah, we had some great pictures of that.
So a huge, big shout out to Sacramento, and hopefully she's doing fantastic over there. So everyone about to get ready to go here. 59 seconds left on the power play. The team on the scoreboard did an awesome job getting that right back up there.
Yeah. Let me see. We got. I think Riley's getting really good at that. Got Mallory in the visitors, and she's got a desk in there to do work and a board.
Nice.
Of course, we got Dilla in the box feeling shame, and Izzy, who's still on the injured reserve.
They got the trio of the Brain Trust in there and making sure we got good tunes and all the stuff is set up properly on the scoreboard. As we get ready to start off the second, Michigan on the penalty kill for 59 more seconds. Again, Michigan on the penalty kill is 70.6%, and on the other side, 9.9% for Grand Valley after 2 power play goals yesterday. Adams has it in the front. Now pulling it up. Here comes Lindahl trying to get it out of there.
She didn't ice it because she wanted the shorty.
Campbell has
that was
it moved
offsides
over
by
and
so
offside.
far that I thought they might miss it.
41 seconds left to go on the power play. 19:42 left to go here in the second. Face-off in the near face-off circle just outside the Michigan zone. Moshevsky versus McCallion to take that face-off. As that puck trying to get it throughout the player's skates, moved back by Scram. Miller moves it across the way back to Scram. Scram coming up the far side. Scram gets in, top
Back-
of the far
back door,
circle.
back door,
Scram
back door.
trying to take a shot. Good save by Schiff out in front. Tipped away. Loose comes over to the near side. Great job by Malashevsky to drive it back behind the goal.
Now, will she skate it because she can walk these guys, or is she going to?
Here comes Lindahl. She
Oh,
has
there you go.
Malashevsky to her left. She fires it back down deep into the.
Oh! Bad
Hey.
bounce off the boards. Almost got to Julia coming up the center.
The rest of the team was able to get a change. Now Lindahl will go off as that's brought in by Scram. Scram.
Good block.
As it tipped away. Good job back over there. As that was Ferris knocking it away. Now Hung trying to get to it. Adams outside the far circle. Adams back to the far point. Hung takes it away. Hung
Got
coming
two.
down. Hung down the near boards as she'll fire it back behind the goal into the near corner. Now Carr trying to battle out front. That's held in by Colwich. She fires it. That got caught in a pair of skates. Here comes Gable the other direction. As the penalty has expired. All the way back, Ceballos has it. Ceballos moves it down the far boards. Hung trying to move it over. That tip back into the neutral zone. Now sent down to the blue line. Knocked
Trying
the
to
other
funnel it
direction
through
by
to Sam.
McBride.
Gable.
Was
Shot
shot,
on net.
steered away by Schiff. Now Couch has it back to the far point. Shot there got deflected.
Oh, that could have been a trip.
Here comes Hung over to Carr. Carr making her way. 1-on-3, poked away from her.
1-on-3, that's tough.
Again, they have really good poke checks out there.
Yeah, and,
Couch.
they're back checking well, too, although not quite as outstandingly fast as yesterday. Maybe
Carr.
we're used to it.
Carr has it in the near corner, feeds it ahead to Garbady. Garbady gains his own. Garbady. And knocked down into the near corner. Garbady racing to get to it. Kaylee Long feeds it back over to Scram. Outside the near circle, sent back to Duffany at the near point.
Get that
And
shot, get that shot.
Tipped away all the way back into the neutral
Got a forward
zone.
coming.
Duffany trying to knock it away. Scram has it.
Good
in
battle,
along the near
good
boards.
battle.
Good job by Duffany to try and tip that away. Now that coming in. Good steered away again, Duffany
that
with a
should have
couple
been a
great
shot.
plays. As that'll get tipped and all the way back. McBride has to chase it back into her own zone. 17-15 left to go here in the first. Lindahl trying to pull that away as
Got
that
her in
slips
front.
right back behind Simpson. Good job to knock that away by Kumanichi. Otherwise, that would have been right out in front.
Oh,
That puck out in front.
Front in front.
Bobby
It's
trying to
there.
get to it. Now Garbady
oh,
trying
how
to
did she
fire
not
it.
through?
I don't know. I think.
I thought it was just sitting there.
Oh, and another one that went off of Lindahl's stick and wouldn't settle down.
I'm not sure how many shots we even got out of that. It was so. Oh my.
Here comes Scram offside.
Hey,
the
lifting
call.
skates. We got a penalty.
Oh,
Well, I'm not too surprised with all the stuff that was going on down there. Timeout?
is that what happened?
Well, I saw T.
Yeah. So it's back down into the Grand Valley zone. And that's going to be a Grand Valley penalty. So into the box goes McBrien. That'll be her second stay in the box today as face-off in the near face-off circle. And I think that might have been something where it looked like it was going in and McBrien might have been a delay a game holding on to that puck. That's fired and cleared all the way down the ice. Michigan with their third power play. As
Ooh,
they're
they better
trying
be
to fire it
careful.
off.
2 on the puck.
Adams has it outside the far circle. Adams trying to make her way in. That knocked away by Schiff. What an individual effort by Adams. Now Cummings goes down into the near corner. That
Killing
tipped
it by herself.
all the way down the far boards. Here comes Carr. Carr skating down. Carr gains his own. Carr trying to get it over to Lindahl. Lindahl again on the backhand.
There, you got to go to that point. Yep.
There, high slot. Barris,
There.
that tip
Ooh.
deflected out in front. Lindahl gets it into the
Boy,
near.
Katie'd like that one not to hop over her stick.
Absolutely. Now that's sent back
Back
high
door.
slot to Ferris
you
over
go.
onto the
Rip.
far circle. Shot
Yes!
there and a goal!
That's what the doctor ordered. Dr. Ned. Rip. Woo! Twice. Nice.
Back to the point, over to the far circle. Shot and a goal.
There we
And
go.
Michigan takes the lead.
And that line scores. That's good. I'm still trying to figure out what that symbol was for that.
I don't know. I really don't know what that was. I believe that was Cummings who got it, but we'll double check and make sure.
Who got the goal?
Yeah.
No, it was Sam.
Sam Carr. Sorry,
Yeah.
Forgive me.
It was a patented Sam Carr shot, by the way.
There you go. Yep. Blast from the far circle.
That's what I ordered up, to be honest.
So fantastic job by Carr. She's the second leading scorer on this team, and she proves why. As that puck in along the near boards, trying to get it out of the zone.
And honestly, there'd been kind of a drought from that line. It was good to have them get, although that was the power play.
Working her way in, backhanded shot by Bobby.
That was close, right near the pipe. Made a reach.
She was looking for her second goal of the weekend.
That's a big glove she has there. Sheesh.
Oh, why did I lose that?
Well, let's get some momentum here. Pile on a little bit. What'd you have up there earlier? 8-2.
that was what the scoreboard was when we came in.
The previous score we were hoping to.
I think that was Fox Motors versus someone.
Big B. Yeah.
Yeah, Big B. Now
she's
Carr
opening.
has it into the far corner. Carr trying to work her way through. Gordon has
Got
it
that
outside
point.
the far
There you
circle,
go.
back to the far point.
Tough
And
pass.
Send back over to Carr outside the far circle. Carr trying to work her way in. Carr
There.
out in front.
Oh, it's right there.
That's loose.
Oh,
Fired it
it
right
went
through
behind
the
her.
crease.
Behind her.
Back behind Simpson. That puck into the far corner. Carr still trying to get to that. That pulled back behind the goal.
They got this line back together, and it's doing pretty darn well.
Sent ahead. Trying to pull it out there. Yeah, Gordon,
Boy,
Carr, and Hung.
Carr is motivated now with that one behind the net.
Kolwich, and the puck wouldn't settle down. Back into the neutral zone. Kolwich was looking to whip it over to a teammate.
Yeah, she had backdoor written on that
Hung
one.
moves it over to Gordon. Gordon double team there.
Mugged.
Poked away.
Mugged
Hung
is
trying
a
to keep
good
it
word.
in. Now Carr racing to get to it. McCallion into the far corner. She
This
moves it back behind
Grand
over
Valley D is tired.
to DeCitas. Gets it in along the near boards. McCallion trying to get it out of the zone. That tipped back out.
Don't let
by
them change.
Wysocki.
Don't let them change. Don't let them change.
Now McCallion coming
now
down
they're
the
gonna
near,
change.
tipped away. Good job by Kolwich to put it in along the end board. She pins her player to the board. Now Adams trying to feed it out in front. That puck right back behind the goal.
There's a
Everybody
shot
ended up
from
in a player.
behind.
There is the injured player back behind the Michigan goal. There's going to be a whistle, and that's Adams.
Yeah, that's not who I was laughing at. I was laughing at Kara getting one from behind
Ooh.
on the cross check. I didn't see the replay.
As Adams is in some pain, she tried to let some of it off with a little bit of a.
Hope it's not a knee.
Yeah, that would be miserable. We really don't want to see any of these wonderful athletes injured. As it just, it ended up to be a tangle. Three players ended up on top of each other, just tripping over each other back there. And gosh, we hope Adams is all right. She seemed to be in some pain as she knocked the wall in frustration. And she has not gotten up. She is bent over holding her head. And that is everyone holding their breath here, hoping she's okay.
Well, she had Kara get knocked right down onto her.
That can't feel good.
No,
Kolwich is not a small player.
no,
so.
6-footer. So that's, although it wasn't intentional, except that she got pushed by the competition moving through. Now she's bending a knee.
Trying to bend that left knee. She's up.
You know, the scary thing about knees, having had one replaced, is it might feel great today and you finish the game on it, but tomorrow it might not be great. So be careful on that.
We hope Adams will be all right. Good sportsmanship. Round of applause when she got up by all the fans. We always really appreciate sportsmanship by everyone on the ice and in the stands.
Ooh, good to have Allie out there. Got an escort from Mari and now getting one from the Grand Valley player.
So we really appreciate the trainers. It's
We
huge
didn't
to
used
have them
those.
here.
Yep, didn't used to have them.
So Adams using her stick a little bit like a crutch, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that she'll be okay. Because she's played a lot of minutes both yesterday and today thus far.
She
Seems
can
like
motor.
a big player for that team.
She's going into the
So she'll
blue
get
tent
looked
right
at,
now.
Yeah, she'll get looked at by a trainer back over there. We'll keep our fingers crossed that she'll be all right. Face-off comes to center ice with 13:32 left to go here in the second. 1-0 Michigan with the lead off of a Carr goal. Puck Taken back by Metz, right back behind Schiff, and along the near boards, trying to get around Gable.
Dangerous spot to do that.
Metz feeds it over. Now that fired back into the neutral zone. Couch has it down the near boards. Now bringing it up, Farrell has it into the zone. Farrell moves it back to Malashevsky. Shot there off of his state.
Oh.
Farrell fires it out, trying to get to Cummings, and that went all the way back into the Michigan zone.
Yeah, we actually had a defenseman sneaking in. Oh,
And
wants
over,
that back.
Mallory Long with a
Nice
shot.
block.
Good block by Metz, but out in front, steered away by Duffany. She's had a good game thus far. Over to Cummings. Cummings trying to feed it
Nice.
up. Ahead,
Okay,
here
I wanna
comes Farrell
see
one-on-one.
Farrell make a
Farrell trying to make a move.
Okay, you got the
Farrell
gun. You got the
lets it
gun.
Go! Farrell with a great goal.
Oh, blocker side, she can rip it. May have the best shot on the team. That is so cool to see.
Gets it, makes a move there, rips it right there, and
Yeah.
that's a goal.
Picks her spot. She shoots on goalies all the time in practice. Good for her. Nice replay there, Mark.
I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better.
I'm trying to coach you up.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Coach. So,
Oh, that was fun. Good. I can.
Carr with a goal, Farrell with a goal.
Let's not let up, but let's take a deep breath and enjoy this.
2-0, Michigan with the lead. Grand Valley will really try and get going. Bobby's had some really good opportunities today. Feels like just a matter of time.
Yep.
Covered up by Schiff there. 12:22 left to go here. 2-goal lead by Michigan. They only had a 1-goal lead yesterday, and it didn't last an entire period. So
And they're out shooting us too. 5-3.
good round of applause by Farrell from this good fan base down below us. Puck into the near corner, trying to bring it ahead. Michigan down the near boards. That over to Lindahl.
Oh,
Lindahl,
one-on-one. I like this.
Lindahl trying to make her way back. Lindahl firing it and
Oh.
just a little wide, trying to
She's not done.
get a
Oh,
moment.
she has
now.
the wrap. There.
Wraparound,
Oh,
moves, and
still not
fired.
done.
Lindahl still trying to get to it. What an individual effort. Lindahl underneath the
oh,
far circle.
Bobby.
Wouldn't go for Bobby. That
Now
puck
she's in front.
back behind Garbady into the far corner. Garbady trying to dig it out of there. Garbady
Nice
feeds it
pass,
back to
hard
Phillips.
pass, tip.
In front, tip by Lindahl into the official skates. And now here comes Kaylee Long. Kaylee Long, that knocked down
What an
by
effort by
Garbady.
Julia.
She by herself got 3 great opportunities there.
Yes,
Lindahl
she
still
did.
trying to poke it away. Got caught in a couple Grand Valley players' skates on the bench and all the way back. They avoided too many players on the ice. Picked up back behind.
Coming late.
Now working her way. Dilla gets it back to the near point. Ferris rims it back behind the goal. Kalis tips it there. Trying to get it back in along the near boards, but here comes Scram. Scram moves it ahead. McCallion over center. McCallion gains the zone. Top of the near circle shot and Chip
nice
with a good save.
Still out shooting us. After all that time in front, I don't think we got many shots.
And McCallion coming down and just good save by Schiff there. 11:06 left to go here in the second. McCallion in to take the faceoff versus Dilla. Puck in along the near boards. Wasaki gets it right back behind the Michigan goal. Gathered up there by Cevallos. Cevallos feeds it down the far boards. Now back into the neutral zone. Kalis has it. Kalis feeding it down deep into the Grand Valley zone. McBrien has it into the far corner. Moves it ahead. That loose
my.
grabbed. Here comes Carr looking for a double. And knocked away into the far corner. And back, steer back to the far point. Shot there. Deflected out in front. Now moved down the near boards. Racing over to get to it. Here comes Grand Valley as they feed it ahead. Wasaki has it into the zone. Wasaki that poked away. McCallion holds it in at the near point. Puck into the near corner. Cevallos has it there. She feeds it up the near boards. Grabbed by Razuski. Now held in by McCallion. Intercepted. Sent down the far boards. Cummings trying to feed it ahead. Cummings. That puck chipped back. Grab
Good
now
play.
fired all the way deep into the Grand Valley zone with 10:05 left to go here in the second. 2-0 Michigan with the lead. That puck ahead. Here comes Couch. Couch gains his own. Couch. That fired all the way back. Right back behind Duffany. Gets it over to Carr. Up the near boards. Carr. Good breakout pass. Just slipped underneath Hung's stick.
Yeah.
Picked up back behind. Moved over. DeCitas had it.
There, that's jumping the.
Good job to intercept that by McGough. She moves it ahead, but Campbell has it at her own blue line.
Michaela does a nice job of jumping those passes.
Campbell fires it deep as that slips right back behind Schiff. McGough has it there. McGough trying to get it around Couch. Now ahead. Down the near boards. McGough trying to get to it. Tip back away. That by Kunanichi.
Nobody there.
McGough has it top of the far circle of her own zone, trying to get it ahead to Hung, battling right in front of the Grand Valley bench. Kunanichi trying to dig that out right back into the Michigan zone with 9:10 left to go.
Time. Make the good pass.
Duffany over to Carr. Carr feeds it ahead. That intercepted. Got past Campbell. Now back into the near corner. Is grabbing it back there is DeCitis. DeCitis gets it down the near boards. Farrell trying to dig it out of the corner. DeCitis back behind her own goal from the near side to the far side. Farrell has her pinned.
Here we
Back
go.
comes back. Metz has it.
She's
Top
got
of the
the
far
shot.
circle with a shot and a save. .8:42 left to go here in the second. 2-0 Michigan with the lead. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Malashevsky in to take the face-off. On the other side is McCallion. Puck in along the far boards. Farrell trying to get to it, battling with Kaylee Long. Now McCallion into that far corner, trying to chip it down the far boards. McCallion has it.
They're leaving.
Gets it over to Wasaki. Wasaki down the near boards. Good job to poke that away
That's
by
offsides.
Ferris. As offsides, that'll bring it outside the Michigan zone. 8:28 left to go here in the second. Michigan with the 2-goal lead on senior night.
A whole lot less shots this period.
Grand Valley looking to get a goal and get it down to a 1-goal game. Michigan would love to pour on the points here.
Yeah.
Into the far corner.
Broadcasters don't want it to be close. Here we go.
Here comes Malashevsky
There.
over Farrell.
She had the corner.
Backhanded shot, and that comes to the near side.
Great shot.
Man, Simpson
the
has made a
corner. What
couple
a great
high
save.
quality saves in this period.
Kick that leg out on that post.
Wayman coming down the far boards. Wayman
Pick it.
over the blue line. Bobby trying to knock it away. Now Metz trying to get back
get a
there,
penalty.
get tangled. As that puck, Wayman has it underneath the near circle. Wayman trying to feed it out in front. That held in by McBride. She feeds it back into the far boards. Picked up back there.
Nope.
Move to the far point. Now fired right back deep into the near corner. And trying to get to it is Couch. Couch feeds it. That goes all the way back to Osborne at the far point.
Who's going to block it? We're even.
That
Trouble.
Grabbed loose, poked away. As that's on the far circle. Cummings gets
Bobby.
it down the near boards. Here comes Bobby trying to race ahead. Bobby has it. Bobby outside the near circle. Good job by McBride to get back. Good defense by Grand Valley. Now Garbady trying to get to it. That ahead to Couch. Couch moving it over center ice. Couch feeds it down the near boards. Now Kolwich
Got time.
gets
They're
it.
switching.
Grand Valley on the change. Kolwich bringing it ahead. Kolwich over her own blue line, coming down the far boards. Puck wouldn't settle down. Is Kunanichi providing back pressure. Intercepted by Miller. Miller,
They got
top
numbers.
of the far
They got
circle.
numbers.
Miller
Oh.
shot there and Schiff with the save.
Thank your goalie.
Miller was the overtime hero yesterday. We don't want to get her going. 6:41 left to go here in the second. 2-0 Michigan with the lead. Face-off in the far face-off. Circle that back to the far point. Shot there by DeCitis.
You didn't see that.
And it goes right back behind the Michigan goal. Fed down the
Nice
far
play.
boards. Now ahead
Nice
to
pass.
Kalis.
Clear.
Kalis gets it back into the neutral zone. Campbell resets over to DeCitis. DeCitis trying to get it to Scram. Kunanichi moves it over. Top of the far circle for Miller.
Oh, good
That's
job
a save.
staying up. You got to move them out. You got to move them out. Nothing violent. Just slide them out.
6:21 left to go here in the second.
Gable understands.
That is going to be a penalty
Oh,
on
my.
Michigan.
I didn't think that was much, but I'm not wearing the stripes.
Kolwich into the box.
That's a high stick. Oh, maybe she did it with her stick up.
So high sticking the call. Michigan will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes.
We didn't need that.
Trying not to give Grand Valley any momentum, and they will gladly take the extra skater for the next 2 minutes.
Momentum, hope, whatever.
Adams has it. Good to see Adams back on the ice. Is coming over. Campbell with the shot out in front.
Nice
That's
tip.
steered away by McGough, but grabbed by McCallion. McCallion, top of the far circle. Hung coming over. Now Miller has it top of the near circle. Miller makes
nice
a nifty
move.
move coming in. Miller with the
Oh,
shot.
that's a
That deflected. Bad save there by Schiff. Callion, top of the far circle, back over to Miller. Miller, top of the near circle. That got blocked. That back into the neutral zone. As Campbell will reset. Fires it over to McCallion right in front of the Michigan bench. Now coming in is Adams. Adams offside the call. 1:23 left to go here in the power play. 5:44 left to go here in the second. Face off in the far face-off circle. That is just outside the Michigan zone. Cold enough to get your gloves on, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. My hands are freezing. I'm about ready to put a hat on, but then it'd be a bad hair day the rest of the day.
Hung has it back behind the goal, trying to make a way. She lifts it all the way
good
down the
play,
ice. Great
good
job
play.
to clear it.
Senior play.
1-0
Veteran Pleasance.
1:04 left to go here in the power play for Grand Valley. Campbell has it back behind. Coming ahead with it, McCallion. McCallion makes a nifty move. McCallion coming down the near boards over center. McCallion gains the zone. McCallion.
She's out of room.
He moves it right back behind the Michigan goal into the far corner. Scram trying to get it there. Scram trying to pull it away from Phillips. Loose onto the far
we're
circle.
gonna get one
Scram
there.
trying to go wide.
We got another one.
Yes.
Tripping.
Is going to be a
Penalty on Michigan.
tripping penalty on Michigan, and this is going to be
Leanna.
a
Two-man advantage.
5-on-3 for 34 seconds.
Oh, cripe. Now, we call a timeout here. Still thinking about it.
4:33. We really need to kill off 34 seconds to get rid of the 5-on-3, and then we'll still be on the penalty kill for 1:26.
We don't practice this a lot.
And face-off is huge. Comes back top of the far circle. Couch moves it over to DeCitas.
We want them to just play with it on the outside
Top
for
of the
a
near
while
circle. High slot for Gable. Gable moves it over. Excuse me, that was Kaylee Long. Now knocked away.
Oh, we needed
Loose.
that. Oh,
As
that helps.
back into the neutral zone. Kaylee Long has it.
That
She'll
might
step back. 14 seconds left in the 5-on-3.
shouldn't be too much left in this.
Arbady trying to drive her
Back
wide.
door,
10
back
seconds
door,
left.
back. Oh.
Now 6 seconds. DeCitas has it. Top of the near circle into the slot for Couch.
Nice.
Knocked away. Beautiful defense back over there. Excellent work.
Oh.
As Kolwich gets out of the box, fires it, but Garbady did a fantastic job. Now we're back to a single, there we go, single power play. So 5-on-4. Couch trying to bring it in the near boards. Lindahl pokes it away. Now bringing it ahead. Here comes Kaylee Long. Kaylee Long takes a shot. Schiff knocks it in along the far boards.
Hard.
58 seconds left to go.
Oh.
That right into center, bringing it ahead. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl,
She's
top of the
tired.
far circle. Lindahl into the far corner. Lindahl pinned against the boards.
That's cool. That's
Lindahl holding it
killing
there.
all by
45
herself.
seconds left.
Tie it up.
They're trying to dig it out of there. Well, they let him battle on the
Just
boards.
protect your knees.
Still trying to grab it as she's battling 3 Grand Valley players,
Now
and she
she's
gets
got-
it. That moved over. Malashevsky in front. Malashevsky with a blast and a save.
Wow, that was impressive. I mean, I think Julia killed about 20 seconds and then
Got it
Gets it
right
over to
over
Emily.
Malashevsky here in a beautiful quick shot. And
she didn't get much to shoot at, but that was a great play.
20,
Both players very tired.
absolutely, 29 seconds left to go here on the power play for Grand Valley. And this would be big time momentum if Michigan can kill off what was a over 30-second 5-on-3, now a 5-on-4 for 29 more seconds.
Well, they're kicking them out of the zone, out of the face-off circle.
So Gordon trying to get to it. That goes right to McCallion, who got booted out of the face-off circle. She's
got
racing
hands,
ahead with
man.
it. Now over to Colwich. Colwich has it down the far boards. Colwich, that
Good.
goes back deep.
That'll kill it.
16 seconds left on the power play. As the puck back behind, Hung has it. Hung battling back there, trying to feed it out in front. Hung feeds it right out in front. Gordon trying to get a stick on it, but it popped over. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the penalty has expired. Michigan able to kill it off.
We've got them all screwed up on the blue line. They're running into each other. That's
There's
a good look.
Hung moving it over, coming ahead with it. Here comes Gordon gaining the zone. Gordon drop pass over to Carr. Carr outside the near circle. Carr trying to make a move. Good poke check out there by Campbell.
Still there.
Hung trying to knock it away. That ahead to Mallory Long. And moved down the near boards by Duffany. Coming ahead with it, Campbell. Campbell fires it down.
Back door.
Now trying to knock it away from Gable. Gable steers it right back behind that goal. Mallory Long has it. Duffany trying to poke it away into the near corner.
Good effort.
Duffany has had a bigger and bigger role with this team on defense and has shown a lot more confidence as the season has gone on.
It's good. We're going to need her next year.
Absolutely. Gable has it outside the near circle. Into the near corner. That's sent across. Now
Nice
moved
play.
over to Bobby. Bobby
You got her.
over
Nice
to Carr.
pass.
Carr
One-on-one. Just got to worry about that
making
trailer.
a move and couldn't get everything on it. Her stick was lifted.
Yeah, that's the trailer that
Is
kills
that
us.
stuck on the net, and they will blow it dead and have a face-off back in the Grand Valley zone with 150 left to go.
Not much left.
So Coach Ned's got his gloves on. My wife has my jacket, her jacket, 2 sweaters, a hat, and my gloves on.
And 2 hand warmers I gave her.
This is the first time I think it was warmer at Griff's yesterday than
Yeah, they had the heat on.
yesterday.
That was actually really pleasant.
I think the first time I've seen the heat on there. That was a full crowd, too. Great crowd over
Yeah,
at
I
Griff's.
wouldn't be surprised if there were more there last night than we have here. It's hard to see the stands here, but
And tipped onto the far circle. Here comes Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby has had a great opportunity. She's had multiple great opportunities today. Just hasn't gone into the net. That tipped all the way back. Miller going back to get it. Duffany into that far corner. Moves it back into the near corner.
watch that.
Kulinichi with it there. And fed all the way around the boards. Grabbed by Kaylee Long. She sends it right back behind Duffany underneath the near circle. She
Got to
rims
get
it
somebody
around.
at the wing.
Kalis
Give it.
has it over the blue line. Kalis trying to make a move, trying to get around
fine.
Wayman, puts
Good
it
play.
back deep.
Get a change.
Picked up into the far corner.
Oh.
And fed ahead to Scram. Great outlet pass. Scram
block.
trying to get to it in a beautiful defensive play back there.
Ooh,
Excellent work.
Got 2.
Carroll
Got
trying to
2.
bring
Got
it over.
2.
So from Ferris, a beautiful
Oh,
shot.
off the
And
pipe.
Oh, boy, did
Wow, she
that
ripped
looked
that
like
one.
that really could have
Oh.
been something.
There
Out
we-
in front. Backhanded shot and a save.
Oh. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Is that
Couple players
Emily?
get tied up there. Yeah, that was Malashevsky, I believe.
Boy, somebody had to do something to Emily to get that out of her. Because she is one smart, level-headed player.
See if I can. Is this the other one that?
She does not get many penalties, so something went on after that fall.
Yeah, right there's
There.
that backhanded and
She got
save, and then she
thumped.
got kind of down there. So they're going to talk things over and figure out. It's hard to figure out who did what inside of there.
I'll
with
tell you
41
what,
seconds left.
Nat had a great shot. She hit that pipe. She knocked off paint. She had glove side just over the pad, just rang it. That would have been huge with 41 seconds to go in the period.
Can I check that box and play that one? I tried to get it.
You did. I got Emily's tie up. I didn't see Nat's shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to play that one, but I got it before, and I'm not smart enough to do that apparently.
At least one of theirs in the box. At least one, if you want to pretend that any essay.
All righty.
We getting commentary from our camera person down there.
I know better than to argue with her.
Yeah, like Troy says, Papa, just say yes.
Started after the whistle.
See if I can play this one. Is that going to be the one with? Okay, yeah, I think this is the one with Farrell. Grabbed as that came back, picked it up, knocked it down, coming down the near boards. grabs it right here, coming in with it. Here comes Farrell's
2-on-1.
shot. She has it there. Blast,
Boom.
and what a shot. That hit the post, and I swear it almost looked like it went in, but it
had
popped right back out.
Yeah, it had a ding of the post.
So the officials talking things over with McCallion, and
I can't tell by the body language of Bill or Drew what's.
the problem is, for better or worse in this one, when you get a couple people tied up, it tends to be offsetting and put a couple people in the box because you're not quite sure without video.
I think
review
they're
who
talking
did
about
what.
the length of the penalty.
Yeah. 41 seconds left to go here in the second.
They're not going to They're not going to show this. They might announce it. They're not going to say.
Malashevsky's in the box, and
Right.
nobody
She went there
is
right
in there
out.
for Grand Valley, so it's going to
No.
be.
It's a 2-minute on Emily. Good grief. You know, we have had our share of penalties.
We have that puck into the far corner. McGough trying to knock that away. McGough
Nice play.
feeding it.
Keep them wide. Keep
Grab
wide.
by McCallion. McCallion moves it. Miller has it at the blue line. Miller fired
Block.
into the far corner. Grab there by Adams. Adams top of the far circle. Adams with a shot. That knockdown out
tough
in
spot,
front.
tough
Trying
spot.
to knock it away.
Okay. Ava,
17
just send
seconds
it.
left. Hung
Nice.
trying to get it out of the zone. That will go all the way down. 12 seconds left in the period. That
Should be
should
close.
come close to killing off this portion of the penalty for this period. We'll have some left going into the third. That fired
That'll
all the
be
way down.
icing.
That should be icing. Now, not going to matter because that's the end of the period. So,
Wow. The shots, 9 for Grand Valley, 9 for Michigan. Much fewer shots for Michigan this time.
But
about
2
the
goals.
same. Yeah.
two goals. One at 15:46. That was Carr with a beautiful shot from the far circle. And then at 12:39, Farrell got a shot and tried to get her second one there.
Yeah.
So as we
Good
head
period.
into the third, Michigan with the 2-goal lead, but they got to kill off 1 minute 19 seconds of a penalty to start off the third, and that's always tough
Yes.
to
you're
start
right.
off on the penalty kill. And
That's
we did
correct.
that to start off the second, so it's not a lot of fun that way.
Yep. 9 each. I'm going to report that to the coaching staff. I'd like to know what the discussion about that penalty was, whether it was going to be another person. I doubt it would be about another person. It would about. Now there's Emily talking to the coach, probably talking to her dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just something that we kind of saw. It started off, she got pushed down, and then things
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
But the officials were right there. They had a better view of things, trying to keep things under control.
Right.
And
game.
Malashevsky's not the type of person to have her temper flare very much.
No.
So.
No. Not at all.
So what does Michigan have to do to make sure they win this third period and take this win on senior night, Coach?
Well, kill this penalty.
Yeah.
And then don't let anybody behind. You don't want to take the pedal off the metal, but you want to make sure nobody gets behind you. And you want to play with a defensive conscientiousness where, you know, your forwards high in the offensive zone and helping the defense. Don't let anybody behind and make them bring it the distance. You use the clock and wear them down. Still drive the net, still take all the shots, but just don't pinch, don't take any risks, and play a little bit more defensively conscientious without giving up your offensive mentality.
So we'll see what happens. The next couple games coming up, of course, it's at Adrian on February 7th. That's a noon game. We hope to have an audio broadcast for you that one. We can't have a video broadcast. Adrian will have it out on their YouTube channel. They have a pretty darn good production team out there, and they give their students an opportunity to get a little play-by-play work out there. So building the next iteration of play-by-play folk out there. And then on February 13th, they will be versus Eastern Michigan University. That's going to be at the Arctic Edge of Canton. That's at 8:35. Matchup, take your sweetie into a pre-Valentine's Day game and root on the Michigan women's hockey team. We'll step away. It is the second intermission, so you know what that means. It's time for I Can't Turn You Loose.
once again to the Michigan Amphitheater. You know, so much of the music we hear today is this pre-programmed electronic disco. You never get a chance to hear master bluesmen practicing their craft. By the year 2006, the music now known as the blues will exist only in the classical record department of your local public library. And so, this afternoon, while we still can, let us welcome, from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Eric Becker and his Blues Band. Now it's time for all of you to join in, wherever you are. Students, faculty, alumni, friends, come on, stand up and show your Michigan spirit. Let's go. Everybody up and dance for a big Michigan victory. Eric Becker and his Blues Band.
As we're about to get going here, as they popped up a little early, let's see if I can quickly tell you what happened at Michigan yesterday, if it doesn't reset on me, which it did. And I go back down and take a look at Saturday's action. So taking a look, it was, by the way, big win, 3-2 in overtime. Michigan swept Ohio State in men's lacrosse. They beat Mercyhurst 24-2. That was a big score. With water polo, it was 21-8 at the Concordia University Irvine Invitational. In men's swimming and diving, they beat Denison 202-92. In women's swimming and diving, they beat Denison 202-87. And in water polo, they beat Cal State Fulton 18-8. As we are about to get ready here, again, power play up on the clock, 119. As we are about to get ready to go here, and we'll re-drop it.
Excuse me. Somebody jumped the shark, jumped the line there.
We'll drop it again. McCallion versus Garbady. That puck in along the far boards. Picked up by Miller. Miller goes right back behind her own goal. Now circles coming down the far boards. Miller trying to move it over to McCallion.
That's Ricky.
Trying to knock it away is Bobby. And puck back down the near boards, bringing it ahead.
Backhand pass through the slot. Oof.
Adams had it. Now McCallion outside the far circle. McCallion trying to get it across. That steer rimmed all the way around by Ferris, knocked down by Miller. As Miller holds it in at that blue line, fires it as that ricochets off the dasher. Ferris again whips it down as that deflects back into Grand Valley zone. 36 seconds left on the power play for Grand Valley. McCallion has it. Trying to chip it away was Garbady. Now Hung providing some pressure. Scram has it at her own blue line. Over to McCallion down the near boards. Back to Scram. Scram comes in with it. Scram underneath the near circle. Scram
flat
back
tire
behind. Scram outside the far circle now. Moves it back to the far point for Miller. Miller sends it right back to McCallion in the far corner.
Perimeter
10 seconds
is
left.
good.
Back to Miller. Miller over to Campbell at the near point. Campbell trying to feed it. Missed. McCallion not by much.
Oh,
Out
that
in
was
front,
a nice save.
And a save.
Wow.
Boy,
great
that's
save.
have mercy. That was indeed.
Nice pass in front. Looked pretty harmless there until the last couple seconds. Even up, right?
Indeed. Yep. Penalty has expired. Face off in the far face off circle. That two shifts left. As Gordon trying to win that in along the far boards. Chipped back into the neutral zone. Grabbed there and fired right back in by DeCitas. Into the near corner it goes. Chipping it around. Hung got it from Cevallos, trying to get it out of there. Now Cevallos feeds it right to center, tipped by Carr, but intercepted and fired the other direction by DeCitas.
Nara's parents are here. I had a nice conversation with them this weekend.
Fantastic.
Up from Florida.
Oh, very nice. Well, this is
Yeah.
not the best weather coming back from Florida.
Well,
Collision there. Couch ended
makes
up
you
going down.
appreciate Florida weather, right?
My wife was there a week and a half ago, and yeah, she's not thrilled to come back to single digits, but that's okay.
Blood is thinned.
McBrien has it in along the near boards, fired ahead. Gable ships it back.
We really haven't had it in their zone yet. It's time to make this ice go the other way.
Intercepted coming in, that knocked away. Kulinichi had it into the near corner. That rims all the way around. Carr trying to move it ahead. Grab now racing. Fired all the way back deep by Garbetti. Garbetti chasing it, trying to get to it before McBrien into the near corner. Outside the near circle, that back into the neutral zone. Metz,
Come
that
on,
comes
guys.
off weird off of her stick. Metz has Miller back behind her, trying to avoid pressure. Miller takes it,
We've gotta be
fires it out
careful
in
here.
front. Grab by Kaylee Long. Good job by Lindahl to get a stick in the way. Puck into the near corner. Miller chips it. Grab by Scram outside the near circle. All the way back to Kaylee Long. Her
Trouble.
shot. Knuckle ball knocked down out in front.
That was
Bobby has it.
had some altitude on it.
Fires it all the way around. Now Metz outside the near circle trying to feed it ahead. That intercepted. Wayman the other direction.
that
right
hurt.
off of the official. Trying to get it over to Garbetti. That just off of out of her reach. Here comes Miller the other direction. Miller fires it. That stopped. Covered up. Moved over to Metz.
Boy, we got to pick up our game here.
All the
Look
way
at that-
across,
look at that pass.
intercepted. Coming in, that shot by Adams
Over the
outside the
net.
near circle. As Grand Valley has come out with fire underneath them.
Yeah, we haven't had it in their zone yet.
Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl racing down the far boards. Lindahl trying to get around Adams. Now that swept right back out
There we
again.
go. It-
Coming the other direction is Wasaki. Wasaki. That's sent right back behind the Michigan goal. Collision out in front. Puck sent to the blue line. Grab Campbell
Nice
with
block.
the shot that got deflected.
There we go.
Now
Who's going? Who's
intercepted.
going? Who's going? Who's going?
All the way over to Cummings. Cummings bringing it up the near boards.
Nice.
Cummings doing a good job to get around Campbell. Moves it over.
Nice
back.
pass.
Moshevsky with a shot and a
good
glove
job.
save.
Nice play to move it to the center where we got a better angle shot. I'm impressed. Nice quick passes.
That was a good job. Yeah, flip it over and move it back. One touch and a good
Yeah,
shot.
nice little touch pass.
15:44 left to go here in the third.
Graduate student play. Take the shot.
Absolutely.
Take the shot.
Now Ferris sends it top of the far circle. Cummings with the shot, deflects into the far corner. Malashevsky with it. Malashevsky pinned against the boards. Puck comes right back behind the goal. Trying to make a move is Farrell. Farrell now coming down the near boards. Here comes Mallory Long. Mallory Long gets it. Phillips intercepts. Feeds it over to Ferris down the far boards. Ferris trying to move it ahead to Malashevsky.
A little harder.
That intercepted, knocked down as Couch trying to fire it in.
Nope.
Now Ferris
There you go.
feeds it ahead. Here comes Cummings. Cummings trying to make a move. Again gets around Campbell. Cummings has
Campbell's
that knocked away.
committing there.
All the way back into the Michigan
Ice.
zone. Icing, and that'll head into the Grand Valley end.
Yeah, get some fresh bodies out there and let them be tired for a change.
Oop, let me try and adjust.
Getting it back into their zone. That's good.
There we go. Sorry, I had to adjust the scoreboard.
Those new graphics.
Yeah, for some reason it was cutting off the one, but that's okay. We got it 15 minutes up on the board. 2-0 Michigan with the lead. Puck back to McGough. McGough takes a
There,
shot, tipped in
nice
front.
shot.
Good job by Dilla to get tipped, but a good save back there by Simpson. Dilla into the far corner. That rims all the way into the near corner. Campbell with it, trying to get it ahead to Gable. Now grabbed it by Kalis.
Nice to see Michigan's forwards rotating through when we have a defenseman go in.
Now Lindahl trying to make a move. That intercepted by Campbell. Campbell brings it over on blue line. Campbell bringing it ahead. Fires it deep into the Michigan zone as they go for a line change. Here comes Kolwich. Kolwich trying to lift it above the incoming Grand Valley players, but Miller has it and fires it. Well, tries to get it in. A little friendly fire there. Back over to McGough.
Other side, other side.
Over on blue line. McGough gets it ahead to Hung. Hung trying to make
Ooh.
a move.
Oh,
She's pulled
my.
off of the puck.
That's going to be a roughing or something. Wow, right to the head, cross-check.
So penalty as Hung got taken down, and this will put Michigan on the power play.
That was a little careless.
As DeCitis sends up with the cross check, she'll go in. And Michigan will have the extra player for the next 2 minutes. Face off in the near face off circle at the Simpsons left. Miller in there versus Garbetti. Puck grab. Farrell gets it high slot. Hung with the rising shot.
There's
Good
an open
save.
net, too. Oof.
Blocker save back.
Good
Hung
save.
has it at the far point. That deflected at
Two
the
people on
top
the
of the
puck.
near circle, coming the other direction. Here comes Scram. Scram She has speed. That fired back behind the Michigan
Yeah,
goal.
she's not going to kill it. She's going to try to score short.
Here
we go.
Coming ahead is Garbetti. Garbetti working her way over her own blue line. Garbetti gains his own. Garbetti outside the far circle, goes back behind the goal. Garbetti gets it to Farrell. Farrell with a shot, and somehow that missed.
Wow. She's got the
I think
great
that hit
shot.
a post again, kicked off the post.
Yeah, I can't see it with the camera.
And McGough has it. And moved down. Racing ahead. Here comes Miller. She's going to fire it back deep as that's going to go right back behind Schiff. Miller gets to it first. Now that tipped right back behind. Coming in is Couch.
All by herself. Got numbers. We just got to put 4 people on the puck. Oh,
And
jeez.
fired in along the near boards.
It's going to be a shot here.
Is McBrien trying to feed it out. Now that grab. Kulinichi trying to fire that away. Couldn't get everything on it. Good for Michigan. Fired right back into the Michigan zone. 45 seconds left to go. And Grand Valley has done a fantastic job the last 30
this has been
seconds
a pretty
killing
darn
this
good
off.
kill.
Malashevsky with it. Malashevsky feeds it ahead. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl gains his own. Lindahl moves over onto the near circle. Lindahl looking for a place to go with it. Lindahl pinned against the board. Gets it over to Ferris. Ferris over top of the near circle for Carr.
There,
Carr
right in front.
Into the slot.
Backhand.
Backhanded shot.
Under the elbow.
And a save.
Oh, wow. The goalie lashing out there. Nice try right under that elbow.
That good job moved over right in front, and that was a really good defensive play for the Grand Valley player to go down and stop Lindahl from
Yeah.
getting the initial shot. I believe everybody was kung fu fighting, is what I'm hearing from the speakers. Face off in the near face off circle. That rimmed all the way around, trying to get to it is Lindahl. 14 seconds left to go in the power play. And moved over to Ferris, high slot. Ferris trying to get a
Right
tip
there,
out in
right there.
front. Moved over. Carr has
Oh.
it. Carr weaving her
Oh.
way through, and that
Just
knocked
take
away.
that shot from out there,
Lindahl
please.
has
Oh,
it,
there.
and
There's
penalty
another
has
one.
expired out in front. Comes all the way in along the
Wow.
far
Goalie's
boards.
turning around 100% back.
Carr
Okay,
gets
shoot.
it. Carr making a move, takes a shot that
Another
blocked
shot
out in
right
front.
here.
Grabbed by Ferris with a shot that got
Lot of
blocked out in
blocks.
front. Campbell moves
2
it
on
ahead.
1.
Coming ahead with it, Wasaki.
Good job. Emily gets back. Takes away the
Malashevsky
2
with a
on 1.
great back check. And along the far boards, fired ahead into the neutral zone. Osborne has it. Ooh, boy,
Jeez.
the linesmen have been
Getting
taking
hit a lot.
punishment.
They hate that, too.
I don't doubt it.
You
Not
know,
like
you
anyone's trying to snipe
standing,
them, but
you know 'em. They're there.
and it comes into the zone. Grab by DeCitas. DeCitas fires it across the way. That ahead to Adams. Adams racing in. Shot there. Good block by Ferris.
2.
Drives it wide into the far corner. Now McCallion takes it back behind. Good poke check there by Michigan. Feeding it ahead, trying to get it out of the zone, but that held in. Excellent work by Grand Valley there. Scram trying to battle at the far point. Kaylee Long over there as well.
You know, we'll take the delay here.
Fed back all the way across. Here comes Metz. Metz up the near side of the ice. That knocked down by Scram. She seems to be everywhere. Bobby coming
Offsides.
in, but
Yeah.
offside the call. 10:50 left to go. 2 goals for Michigan. All 2 came in the second.
I think we're just riding out the storm now.
Face off in the near face off circle outside of the Grand Valley zone. Thank you for watching, everyone. Wherever you are at, thank you for supporting these amazing athletes in this wonderful sport. Back to Metz and along the near board. She feeds it. That goes deep in. And puck right back behind the goal. Grab back over there. Radziewski had it. Tipped by Hung, but ahead to Miller. Knocked away by Gordon. And I'll go all the way back into the near corner as McBrien has it. That fired ahead back
Boy,
into the neutral
Those
zone.
are some hard passes.
Duffany.
This is what I'm talking about, making them bring the distance. We're just keeping it hemmed in their end. They're not going to score from down here.
Hung trying to pull it. Farrell also trying to dig it off the boards. We approaching the halfway mark in the third. That all the way across. Here comes Couch the other direction. Is that Couch or Scram? That's Scram, right? No, Couch. That
Ooh,
fired.
Nice save.
Jersey got a little bunched up. Miller into the near corner. Fired all the way across into the far corner as that's going to be a whistle and a high stick call.
Penalty or
Looks like a penalty as it looks like Metz is going into the box.
Oh, I missed that.
That's absolutely the signal they made was high
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. I
And
thought it was
didn't see
maybe
it.
outside of the zone, played a high stick puck.
Yep.
But that's a high stick penalty. We did not need that. I didn't see anything.
9:53 left to go here in the third. As Grand Valley gets to choose where they want the face-off.
Now what are we talking
Still
about?
waiting for them to make the decision. The Grand Valley coach is pointing something out. They're on the power play. I'm not sure what
Well,
they're upset about.
They got a penalty on them now. They called them for something. The ref's not taking any crap. Now I think it's coming outside of the zone.
I am sure there's absolutely something the Grand Valley coach saw that they were upset about, but they got the power play, right? So I'm a little confused what all the discussion was about, but we're not down there. We're not privy to it, and probably good that we don't have it on the mic, honestly.
But did he send anybody to their box? Yeah, somebody's going to their box for a bench. That's a little huge. Well, Merry Christmas.
So Gaybeck goes into the box, and
4-on-4.
4-on-4 here as they'll get the second
Should be in
penalty up.
outside because they just got penalty too.
So that's going to be outside of the Michigan zone, and I would think it'd be center ice, but they're going to put it just outside the Michigan zone in the far face-off circle.
Wow, I have no idea what that was about.
I don't know, but probably better we don't know. As the puck right to the blue line, moved ahead.
That's a
I don't know if
trip.
they were arguing for a 5-minute, but I didn't see anything out there. Here comes Lindahl. Lindahl coming in, top of the near circle. Lindahl into the near corner. Lindahl trying to dig it out of there. I didn't think there was a like a possible goal or anything, too, that they'd be arguing about.
No.
Top of the far circle shot that just goes wide. Lindahl into the near corner. Well, 3-on-3 yesterday in overtime was pretty even, but once it turned to 4-on-3, they scored. So a little 4-on-4 action. We don't get to practice that much, but here comes Ferris. Ferris into the far corner. Ferris back behind the goal.
Got
Ferris
Emily. Oh,
right out in front
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
there
shot
it is,
loose.
open net.
Malashevsky trying
Still
to get
there.
to it, still bouncing, and that comes in along the near boards. Good saves by Simpson. Miller trying to fire it out, coming ahead with
Nice.
it. Good job to tip it away from Scram as she's ever dangerous.
Ferris is tired.
Lifted right back into the near corner. 1 minute left of 4-on-4 hockey. 8:52 left here in the third. Intercepted coming in. Here comes Phillips. Phillips making a move as she's taken off with the puck by DeCitas.
That was for her first goal, I believe.
DeCitas has
Yeah.
it coming down the far boards. Grabbed by Adams. Now moved away. Chipped right
Good
back
play.
into the neutral zone.
Step back up. There you go.
McCallion fires it in. Moved ahead. Here comes Garbady. Garbady gains the zone. Garbady
Rip it.
trying to
Oh.
make a move.
Oh,
loose, and
yes!
they fired in and a goal.
Yes!
That
Oh,
was
good.
Cummings who put it in.
Nice play. She drove the net, and everybody went where it's ugly and got one. That's huge. 4-on-4.
So it's back all the way along the far boards, and Michigan coming with the breakout here.
They let her walk.
Right over, and then a battle, and popped right in just over the goalkeeper.
Yep. I'll take it. Still 4-on-4, too.
Indeed, 8:21, Michigan makes it 3-0. Still lots of room out there for skating for both of these squads. It did definitely look yesterday like Grand Valley was the faster team. They looked very even today.
Well, here's the thing. This is their third game of the weekend, too.
That is not easy. You're not wrong.
They had Davenport, I think, Thursday night.
Yep, Davenport then home and home with us. So
Yeah,
that's a
so-
lot of hard work on their part.
Yeah, and when you're a team built for speed, you can be conditioned, but you're still going to they'll wear you down. There's been a lot of physical contact. That's hard, too, especially
McCallion trying to feed it ahead.
tire you out.
Those penalties have expired back.
Oh, never,
Oh,
never.
knocked away.
Never.
Coming in. Adams with the shot.
Oh. Kara's going to feel terrible. That's senior there. You know, I was just about to say we're playing for something we can't say the word the last few minutes.
Yup.
And that's what I was thinking about right there.
So yeah, it just got knocked down coming in, and nothing Schiff could do about that one.
No. She wants that one back. Not Kara. Kara wants that one back. She wouldn't pass that across the body there.
So 3-1, back to a 2-goal game just after Michigan got a 3-goal advantage. Grand Valley.
Now, see if this fires them up. Either way.
Belfany trying to get it out of the zone.
Michigan going to answer, or is this going to make Grand Valley speedier?
Back into the Michigan zone, over to Cevallos. Cevallos up the near boards, over to Hung, that knocked away. McBrien trying to feed it ahead, battle for it right in front of the penalty benches. Cevallos trying to move it over to Carr. She didn't see it, puck into the far corner. DeCitas has it back behind her own goal. Carr trying to get to a good hustle by Carr. Her pass got knocked down. Carr trying to dig it out to Hung as that popped over her stick and along the far boards. Couch trying to move it ahead. Intercepted by Carr, but now moved back into the neutral zone. Cevallos has it at her own blue line. Ricochets it ahead. Hung trying to get to it, but knocked down by McBrien.
Their defense is being a little more aggressive and stepping up.
Kulinichi trying to pull that away as well.
Just kill it.
As that puck grab, now coming ahead with it, Scram. That went off of Gordon, couldn't have felt good. Ferris fires it right back in.
Good.
6:30 left to go.
Don't make them bring it the distance.
DeCitas fires it down the far boards, that back into the neutral zone. Michigan will touch up, Ferris will fire it right back in. 6:18 left to go. Bobby into the near corner, trying to get it away from McCallion. McCallion trying to get something going.
Nice
Good
save.
job by McGough to hold it in.
Keep it in.
Dilla goes outside the far circle. Dilla trying to move it back
Got
behind.
her in front.
Kalis back to Dilla. Dilla trying to chip it. Now that brought ahead all the way back into the neutral zone. McGough has it. Michigan will touch up. McGough fires it back in deep. Michigan really keeping it as far away from their goal as they can. Picked up Dilla trying to knock it away. Now Kalis trying to move it in front. That pulled down. Here comes McCallion. McCallion over on blue line, over center. McCallion
She wants
gains
to
the
walk
zone,
people.
top of the far circle, popped away by Ferris, but
We
McCallion
got
keeps
people
it.
in front.
Feeds it in front. Loose. That just goes wide to the far side.
Chip.
Kalis trying to poke it out. Loose. Now, good job to knock it down. That was Bobby who got that all the way back. Picked up by Kaylee Long. Kaylee Long down the near boards. Coming in with Saki. Knocked away by McGough. She ricochets it back into the far corner. Ferris trying to pull it out of there. Here comes
There we go.
Malashevsky.
We got Katie.
Feeds it
Nice
ahead to
pass.
Cummings. Cummings
Good catch.
coming in. Cummings
Nice
outside
turn.
the far
Nice
circle.
pass. That's in her
Over.
wheelhouse.
Farrell with a shot.
Oh, that right in her wheelhouse. Perfect pass.
Back to the far point.
Forehand.
Now that moved in along the near boards. Malashevsky into the near corner with it. 4:50 left to go here in the third. 3-1. Michigan with the lead. Is that just skipped past Malashevsky's stick? Back over. Metz has it. Metz back into her own zone. Trying to set up the offense again. Tipped by Cummings. Cummings will fire it back deep. Nope, that got knocked down. Now she'll try and chip it far into the Grand Valley zone. Quickly ahead. And it just missed Kulinichi.
That should be good.
Now
Take a
Metz
look.
has it.
Oh.
Metz trying to get it to Cummings. Cummings ahead with it. Cummings moves it over to Malashevsky. Now here comes Bobby. Bobby gains
Wow,
his own
four people on
against 4 players, and she still almost got a
for it.
good shot away. Here comes Miller. That chipped away, loose.
She's scrappy.
Here
All right.
comes Lindahl. Lindahl, top of the near
Got
circle.
Bobby.
Back over to Garbady. Garbady with a shot that went off of a defender.
Oh!
Now
Oh,
that
what a
boosted
save.
blast. Good save by Simpson.
Now they'll panic and send it down. That should be icing.
And it is, as 3:50 left to go here in the third, 3-1. Michigan trying to come away with a big win here.
Get the split.
Get the split and try and get on the winning way before facing Adrian and then Eastern Michigan. Looks like a timeout is called.
Not us, I
Looks
guess.
like Grand Valley, indeed.
They're tired. Not a bad call. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go with your.
Hey, the only way you'd regret that is if somehow you got the goal, got to a 1-goal game, and then was super exhausted at the end. But
If you
you might as well
needed it.
take it now.
You
Yeah.
needed it. I mean, we had the situation happen where we went into overtime, not the last overtime, the overtime before that,
Yeah.
where we were out of timeouts and we had to go 3-on-3 with our second unit instead of our first unit. And there wasn't enough time between to let them rest up.
That can make it difficult, especially if you get caught on an icing or something where
Yep.
all you need is you just want to get a little bit of a breather for your players. Still have nightmares of that Michigan men's game versus Minnesota Duluth for the national championship where it went to overtime and they got caught in their own zone, kept on icing it, couldn't get a line change, and that led to the win for Minnesota Duluth. Drove me crazy. What can you do? I know the headphone cords are like half the audience won't understand this. They're very similar to the phone in the kitchen you had with the long cord that always got tangled. I know people are talking about, what are you talking about, a cord on a phone? But the old wired phones, that cord always used to get tangled up, and yeah. And now I've admitted exactly how old I am.
Then there was the year we gave my mom and dad cordless phones, and they said, why would we ever want a phone without a cord? And I had to take it back.
I'm not about to start talking about up the hill both ways, but anyway.
Barefoot. Yeah. Oh, there's another open
Bobby,
net.
almost. Boy, she has been snake bit today. She has had some opportunities. Puck in along the far boards. 3:40 left to go. And back into the neutral zone. Grab there.
Nothing
Ferris
crazy.
coming ahead.
There you go.
Just
Play it
fires
off the
it back.
back.
Campbell with it back behind her own goal. Campbell feeding it down the far boards, trying to get it
Oh!
down. Oh, boy,
Oh!
Lindahl
That's
loses an edge and
Lindahl.
goes down.
Wow.
Glad she's all right. That
She
did
protected
not look
herself
fun.
a little bit, but wow, that was a bell ringer.
Oof, that's never fun. Is that puck coming ahead with it? Wasaki gets it over. Here comes McCallion
Nice
with
save.
a good glove save there.
That's only their fourth shot of the period.
Good save right there. 3:12 left to go.
I'd like to think that I'm going to have to run.
Yeah, we hope you're going to have to sing here. I mean,
Sing.
we still have
Yeah.
a few minutes left, but face off here. McGough picks it up back behind. McGough down the far boards. Grab. Carr moves it all the way across the hung. Hung tips it. Grabbed by DeCitas. She fires it back the other direction. Brought back deep by McCallion. McCallion tipped right back behind by Schiff. McCallion into the far boards. Carr trying to get to it. Adams gets it right back to McCallion in the far corner. Gordon trying to
Yeah.
knock that away,
Phenomenal.
battling both
Deep
players.
slot, deep slot.
Oh, good
Tough
job
pass.
by Hung to tip it away, and Carr
Oh.
goes down.
Wow.
As that fired right back behind the Michigan goal. 2:37 left to go here.
What in the world was that?
Duffany trying to get to it.
You know, Sam is very steady on her skates, too. She does not go down easily. Oh, this could be good,
Racing
except for the
ahead,
back check.
coming in. Here comes Carr. Carr trying to make a move. That puck in along the end boards. Now back into the far corner. Carr with it. Back to the far point. Now over to Cevallos. Cevallos.
Chip
with a
in.
shot
Oh,
there.
kind of backdoored.
That chipped up off the glass and along the near boards. DeCitas has it. We're under 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, we're a little. Oh,
Fired ahead.
Trouble.
Here comes Scram.
Speed.
Scram trying
She
to
can-
get past. Scram has speed.
she can scram. Oh,
And that's a goal.
Man. Oh, man. Right under the stick side elbow, I think.
One
How's
goal
our replay there,
lead.
boss?
Yep, there we go. Trying to get a little bit of the.
Just in tight. Navy wasn't happy about that, but you know what? We shouldn't let anybody behind like that.
Scram has speed, and that
Oh.
just right in there. And 3-2, 1-goal game now with 1:48 left to go.
Okay, this is crazy. Now, what happens? They're going to pull her? They're talking about it. Okay.
Face off, puck getting along the near boards. Grand Valley trying to Put
Give
a
'em-
damper on senior night. Kaylee Long comes in, but that offside.
Gave them hope.
1:42 left to go. 1-goal game. Well, you and I were getting far too comfortable with the 2-goal lead, so it has to give us a little gray hair here. We have to sweat it out a bit.
True that. Wow.
Who needs the gym when I can get my heart racing here? The puck right at the blue line. Cummings trying to knock it away. That grab by Phillips. Phillips down the far boards. Phillips backhands it deep, but that
need it
intercepted by McBrien. McBrien, she's been out there a whole heck of a lot. And along the near boards. Is that Gable? No, that's Kaylee Long with it. Now McBrien back behind her own goal.
She covers a lot of turf.
1:22 left to go. Miller
There we
trying
go.
to get it. That tipped away. Farrell has it in along the far boards. Farrell trying to move it over. Loose, covered up and diving on it. Save there as that just slid right into the crease.
Once again, almost had the in tight shot on net.
1:11 left to go. Can't let anyone behind you now. Face off in the far face off circle. Garbetti trying to win it. Huge win there. Ferris fires it right back deep into the far corner. Campbell trying to get to it. Garbetti in along the end boards. Now Campbell coming away with it. That back to the far point.
She's
Here
got a
comes
cherry picker.
McCallion. Adams out there. Excuse me.
No.
That's Wasaki. Wasaki has it. Poked off the puck in along the end boards. Trying to fire it out in front was
That was
McCallion.
close.
That back to the near point. Held in there by DeCitas.
We're
Now
one shot
Adams,
away.
that deflected. Here comes Ferris. Ferris
Oh,
chips it and whistle into the bench.
thank God it's not the NHL. That would be a delay of game.
Yeah, that would be no fun. 40.9 seconds left to go. Michigan would love to get this
Okay.
out of their own zone.
They've got their net empty.
So empty goal to our right. And because it's not power play, if Michigan sends it down, it would still be icing.
Yeah, they've got a sixth attacker.
Face off in that far face off circle. That's McCallion in there.
Big draw. We won it.
Versus Garbetti, sent back, picked up back behind, moved in along the near boards. Trying to get to it.
They got to put two people on it.
Trying to pull it out of there. That puck loose,
That's
tipped
out.
by
There we
Lindahl,
go.
out
That's
into the
good.
neutral zone.
It's-
28 seconds left to go. As Adams trying to get to it, that knocked away. Here comes Garbetti. Garbetti into the zone and a goal!
Oh, good for her. The assassin picks the center of the net on their
A
open
good
netter.
job to poke that, and Garbetti battling there,
Oh,
tied up.
look
and
at all
just
tied up, holding,
using her
interference.
body there. Great job.
Good for her.
18 seconds left to go. Don't know why it says 8. Let me try and fix that. I swear that I'm getting a little bouncing from the
That netting.
there we go. Face off with 18 seconds left to go. Michigan back up by 2, trying to salt this away. Puck down the near boards and brought in by Miller. Shot that just goes wide. And along the far boards, Lindahl trying to get to it. Now that fired back into the neutral zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it. Michigan comes away with a split. Big win here on senior night. Coach
Yeah,
Ned
thank
needs to go
goodness.
and sing.
I
Celebrate
do.
the
Go
seniors.
Blue.
And
Congratulations. Good talking to you. Good talking with you. Thank you, Christina.
absolutely. Coach Ned is our color commentator. Christina Wiseman is our camera person. My name is Mark Wiseman, trying to run replay and everything else. We are very, very grateful for you watching wherever you are at. 4-2, Michigan wins. Valiant attempt by Grand Valley, but Michigan pulls it out on senior night. That next game is going to be February 7th. That is going to be over at Adrian. That is a noon game. Then February 13th at Eastern Michigan University. That is at the Arctic edge of Canton. Thank you, everyone. Have a